Jack Harlow got his own sandwich.
It's a spicy chicken sandwich. The
Never
same
thought a white
shit.
rapper had his own sandwich
That's
at
bad
a
eats.
KFC spot.
He's like the most elevated version of you.
The most elevated.
The highest version you ever reached is Jack Harlow.
That can either be a compliment or very disrespectful.
He's tough. Jack Harlow's not tough.
But I'm gonna
Yeah,
be tougher
he's
than
straight.
Jack Harlow.
I like that.
I like the energy.
He's like, I know he's like 5'5".
That has nothing
Nah,
to do
that
with
has
it.
nothing
Alright,
to
start
do.
recording, bro.
He's not
We're
that
already
short.
recorded, bro.
Alright,
Listen.
because every celebrity is every celebrity you look up to is 5'4", 5'5".
I don't think he's that short though. I think he's like.
Because he looks
Why do you think the
pretty
baby
close
shoot
to
everybody?
Drewski.
Why do you think the baby shoot everybody?
But he could fight too, though, bro.
He could fight.
Who?
He'll-
The baby.
Oh, yeah.
he'll whoop my ass.
It's that Charlotte. It's that Charlotte. That shit got him really. I don't know.
Y'all seen? Did
Everybody-
y'all
that
actually see
nigga
the
baby
video?
is 5'2".
DDG.
Did y'all see that video though
Huh?
with the baby
What?
when he was at the Walmart situation?
I didn't know it was
Oh.
real.
Yeah. kill
A
someone.
video recently came out about that.
It was the video.
He
You just-
kind of like from what I've seen, he kind of started it, but I don't know the back information. I
they're trying
don't
to
know
rob
the
him.
full story.
Either way, I mean, self defense. He started it, but he didn't.
He leg tapped the dude that
the
tried to get in his
actions.
crib.
Yeah, he
They
didn't
were
do
they
that
were like
action.
tussling. He broke off from him, and you could
shot
just see where he pulled out his gun
Yeah.
and started busting at him.
That's why it's hard to know when you fight somebody.
Yeah,
Like, do you really
Nowadays.
fight nowadays?
Is it worth
Like,
it?
what do you do?
So that's why like road rage and shit. I don't even.
Yeah, you
I don't even.
Rob,
watch it
really
anymore.
do?
Rob has road rage.
Huh?
Rob has road rage.
You know.
We know. He can't even have road rage in his shit. He's always in the wrong.
He'd be mad at
Yo, start the episode, bro. Driving on the highway, hit the high beam, shit just turn off.
Yeah, they don't know
It's just
about
dark
that.
outside.
They don't know about that.
They don't know about
They don't
that.
know about
I know about
We
that.
was just at the what? We parked in Jordan's parking lot, bro. He parked in the wrong spot, so he had to go turn his car back on. Why he should say? I had to move. I had to move his shit so he could park at a different parking spot.
Bro.
Shit,
Bro,
put
you
that-
know how light
this shit
his car
push
is?
to start,
You know how
bro.
light his car is?
This shit is push to start. What are you talking about? This shit is push to
That
start.
is so bad.
This car is
Bro,
crazy.
I just bought a new battery for today, so
That's
we
why
got-
you're
Two new batteries.
yeah.
I like that shit. Like I said, when you get a new car, bro, it's gonna be the
It's
best
gonna
for
be
them.
facts.
Usually going through it. But listen, episode 6, man.
We
We
back.
back. Y'all see we got another person in here, man.
Yes, sir,
We just
yes,
about to
sir.
keep going up, man.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Listen, this one. Introduce yourself first. Then we'll get into that.
Hey, man.
World class arguer.
World class
I feel
argument.
it.
It's your boy Rob,
Yes, sir.
RG3 in the TikTok world, feel me?
50K,
Tell
50K.
them your actual thing.
What?
Is
The
it-
underscore RG3 on
Facts.
Yeah,
TikTok.
go look my boy up.
Yes, sir,
Zape
yes,
underscore
sir.
NB on Instagram. The king of arguing,
But
basically.
hold on. You gotta,
To keep it short.
you gotta at least flex the TikTok followers. How much followers? You got?
Light 50K. We're not
50K.
there yet. We gotta get to 100 by the
Keep
end of the
grinding,
summer.
keep grinding.
Alright,
100 by
alright.
the end of the summer. Go,
Yes, sir.
go
That's what I like
follow.
to
That's what I like to hear.
Episode 6, man.
Yes, sir.
Listen, y'all want to get in one of these
26, man?
questions, or it's going fast,
It
right?
is, yeah.
Y'all want to get in one of these questions, or y'all just want to?
I got some hot takes.
What we doing?
What?
What hot takes you got?
Hot takes or they
Let's
How
hear
bad
hot,
takes?
how hot you want?
Let's hear
Hot takes
that.
are bad
Are
takes.
they hot takes or bad takes? Come on now.
Hot takes. Especially after what I seen a couple of days ago.
From what?
Some basketball.
Yeah, no,
Let's hear
let's
it.
just start there though.
Let's
What's
hear
going
it.
on with the Warriors Celtics? What y'all got going?
None of that.
Yo, they came.
None of that. None of that.
Alright.
Don't say nothing about LeBron.
I'm not talking about LeBron. I will talk about
That's
LeBron.
your-
If you want to talk about LeBron, I will talk about LeBron.
His
I will
favorite person to talk about
I'll talk about LeBron. I'll talk.
Let's get into it. Let's
Jimmy
get it.
Butler's better than Jason Tatum.
I agree.
In
That's not a bad
prime
take.
time basketball, he's better than Jason
That's not a
Tatum.
bad take, but I got JT. He locks in defensively too. So what part is Jimmy Butler better at?
That's a
Defense.
tough one.
He locks in
Is
too
he-
though. Jason Tatum locks in too.
Who though?
Whoever is in front of him.
I mean, you just seen what Andrew Wiggins did to him last night.
Clanton.
Do you see what Kevin Durant was getting? Zero.
They were doubling.
Kevin
They were
Durant was
doubling.
getting
They were
nothing.
doubling.
They were
Regardless, you got
doubling
to.
KD.
That's not him clamping.
If Jimmy
That's not
Butler was
him
going,
clamping.
Jimmy Butler was on KD, what's happening? You think he's going over
KD's
10?
killing
Or
anybody.
you think he's going
But
over
you can't bring up KD like Jason Tatum clamped him or something.
It was-
They're
it was-
doubling.
they were doubling.
The team
Clamp.
played great
As a
defense.
team, they were playing great defense. But
They were
he was
face
getting-
guarding him the
he was
whole way up.
getting clamped.
Oh, I'm
Bad.
Not by Jason Tatum.
Wasn't there two people at Trae Young?
Who, the Heat?
Yes.
They're playing like the zone type.
So
They
wait,
were throwing a
we're
lot
not
of
gonna
people
talk
at him.
about how the Celtics were quadruple teaming Steph Curry.
But Steph Curry can score from all points of the floor.
Since we're talking about double teaming and this dude getting 2 people,
Bro, he almost had more points than Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown last night. No, he didn't.
They had 42.
They had 44. They had 44.
They had 42. Regardless, it was
hold on though. What I ain't gonna lie, what Gunn said last night is kind of accurate statement.
Bro, don't get me started.
So Gunn said, I'm gonna get the exact words.
Are you talking about Draymond?
No.
Listen, to bring it back to what he said though, let me know what y'all think. Because the funniest part is the start bench cut, that's the people I have in it. So let's just bring that up then.
Oh, so let's get
straight into it.
You got Jimmy and Jason Tatum?
But it's 3.
Okay.
It's Jimmy, Jason Tatum, and Luka.
What's the situation?
Start bench cut.
Start bench cut.
Oh.
Start bench cut. Jimmy, Jason Tatum, and Luka. You go first. But you're also a Heat fan. Just to let everybody know, he's a Heat fan, so.
But yeah, all right. I'm starting Jimmy. This is why. Listen. Luka is more of a bucket than Jimmy, right?
Yes.
But he is a crybaby, bro. He can't lead a team. He can't lead a team. He can't lead a team. Not to a championship. He's not mature enough yet.
What?
He's not mature enough yet.
Bro, he's been playing professional basketball since he was 16.
That doesn't matter, bro.
He might
I
be
might say I
able
agree
to,
with
but
him.
I feel like
He is a bucket.
the competition that he's going against is why he can't lead his team today.
I agree. He needs help.
You know what I mean?
He needs help.
Like he's going.
But I'm talking about him as just
And
like
he
a
was
leader,
still-
bro.
What do you mean he's
always
leading that
arguing
team?
with someone and he's always crying to
He does complain
Jimmy don't do none of that.
Yeah,
He
complains,
but you can't say he's not a leader. You can't
A
say
leader with buckets. That's all he's leading with is buckets.
So like he leads his
He-
actions
he-
like shit.
What do you mean?
Like Jimmy get in the huddle and is getting everyone.
Okay, I get that.
Hype
Yeah,
to
there's a
shit.
difference in that, but Luka's leader on the floor.
that. Luka, if someone miss a lay or something, he's tight, bro. Like he's like fuck. You see in his face.
That's a good point.
But I'm saying Jimmy would be the one to smack a dude on his head and be like, "Oh, come on, let's lock in."
Facts.
Facts.
But would he be that same way if he was on an ass team? Because you know when you start doing everything and everybody around you's doing nothing, that's like, damn, bro. Like, what can I do? You know what I mean? Like, say you're putting up 30 and the niggas is missing wide open layups.
Yeah, come on.
I'm gonna be like, bro,
Yeah.
are you shitting me?
But his team is really not that ass. Because if they were
Compared to a lot
ass,
of
they
the other
wouldn't be
teams in the
making it
West.
to
That's
the
what I'm saying.
playoffs.
We're good in the regular
No, they'd be making the
Competition-wise,
playoffs,
they're
bro.
not
Because
that.
Luka single-handedly wins them games.
Alright,
He'd be
so that's
having
what I'm
40, 10, and 10.
Yeah, we still didn't give our answer. Let me hear what you're
But-
saying.
Me personally, I'm starting Jimmy. That's a tough 3.
I know.
It's a tough 3 because Tatum's like that.
Come on.
It's
I'm taking all right. I'm benching Tatum and I'm cutting Luka. This is why.
Whoa.
Luka's defense is bad, bro.
They're very bad.
bad.
It's very bad. But
Tatum could at least.
that's your team. That's
Yeah,
your
that's
team.
my team.
Because
His team
those
ain't
are,
winning
like,
shit.
those are very similar players. You don't think?
Who, Jimmy and Tatum?
Yeah.
They are. They're very similar. Tatum got a better shot than Jimmy.
What does Jimmy Butler do actually? Just do it better. Better.
Better than Jason Tatum?
Yeah.
Everything.
You can't. That's not an answer, bro.
Better.
You just said he shoots better.
Everything.
You just said
All right,
Jason
that's all.
Tatum
That's all he has. Jimmy has hustle points. Like Jimmy, he just has big. He has no flashy moves, bro. He's just gonna drive to the rack and just throw a layup.
Jason
and it
Tatum
goes
not that flashy either, though.
His lays are kind of flashy. He misses a lot of them. He misses a lot.
Your
Of them.
layups is
He
different.
misses a lot of them, bro. Jimmy just go up with it. Jason Tatum beat.
That's how you say it doesn't
None of that,
play
bro. It's
basketball.
not. It's the finals.
What
bro.
you got?
Luka, Jimmy. Like, start
Oh, he
Luka.
loves Luka, bro.
He does love Luka, but say what you got.
Start Luka. Bench Jimmy. Cut Jason Tatum.
What you got, Jeff?
Starting JT, benching Jimmy Butler, kind of Luka.
I got starting JT, benching Luka. Get Jimmy Butler out of here.
I just
It's
like,
all good though.
Yeah.
It's all straight.
because I mean, you can't tell me Luka Magic isn't that guy.
If
He is offensively, but like
But-
Rob said,
but the
on
thing-
defense, he's a big liability.
big
And
liability.
defense leads to
like
offense
those
sometimes.
two players play way better defense.
Yeah.
Cool.
I get that, but none of those players facilitate like he does.
No.
You're
Jimmy
telling-
Butler.
Dude, have you not
Wait a
been seeing
minute.
what
I know,
JT
wait a
been
minute.
doing
Jason
lately?
Tatum is
He be
starting-
He's starting
facilitated.
to, but he doesn't facilitate as good
Jimmy's
as
been
Luka.
averaging like 70 assists.
I don't know.
He does
In
not facilitate Ron.
Bro, yes, he
Jimmy
does.
doesn't really.
Jimmy Butler.
Their
does not
offense runs around Jimmy Butler.
That doesn't mean you're a facilitator. That means
Bro, he passes the ball sometimes too much, bro. There's times where he needs to just take over, but he stay passing the ball to Tyler Hero.
But this is facilitating. Facilitating is finding your man an open jump shot or
Yeah,
getting him
getting
a
your
better
guy
jump
open.
shot or something.
There's a difference of somebody just
This-
opening you pass
Yeah.
and getting them.
Nah, I'm not.
Like driving
creating
and finding
space,
the man in the
finding a
corner.
man.
Yeah,
That's
exactly
facilitating.
calling plays, shit like
Yeah.
that.
He does it.
That's cat, bro.
Bro, he's our best scorer, bro. Obviously,
Okay,
the defense
he
is gonna
definitely
close on him every
But
time.
that's why there's a difference.
And there's times where he'll have like a one-on-one leg, and he'll try to kick it to someone open in the corner, and they.
But that's why there's a
doink it.
difference. Is Kyrie a facilitator?
Yes.
Kyrie's a facilitator?
Yes.
No.
He's a scorer.
He's a scorer.
He is a
He be
scorer.
averaging like 6 assists because he draws so much pressure onto him. You think it's an open pass.
That doesn't mean you're gonna be a facilitator.
though.
Kyrie's not
That's a good
always.
You know what I mean?
That's a good
Kyrie's
point.
number one thing. Like, granted, even all these players, their number one thing obviously is score. But very close second to a facilitator is looking for the open man. Like, they drive, pump, they kick.
So Draymond's a facilitator then.
Yes,
Sure.
absolutely.
What?
That's all he does.
Bro, nigga.
All he
Making
does.
sure.
Nigga will pass ball screens.
Did y'all-
He just passes and
Pass the screen, pass the
So we
screen.
gotta get to the Warriors
Yeah.
Suns thing in a few.
We're gonna get
because
to that.
He has 17
And five.
Bob
15
was talking about
points.
that last night.
15 points. Bro, this one. We'll get
It's
to that.
really
We're
bad.
talking about that
Bring it
last
up.
night.
Go ahead,
We'll
bring
get
it
to
up.
that.
Bring it up.
We'll get to that,
Bro,
bro.
he's like you on the court. He's just
I
tackling
get rebounds.
niggas,
I
bro.
get
He's
rebounds.
just
I get more
tackling
rebounds than
and
that.
elbowing.
Bro,
and
he's
doing
really playing
everything
like
you
I
he's trying back out for the Michigan football team.
But he was terrible. You seen him try to play football?
I seen him with the resistance.
Yeah, fact. I see that photo too. I see that photo too.
Bro, it was spring workouts,
Spring
right?
ball, yeah.
Spring ball. Bro, they called height. He didn't even call height. They like fake snapped it and he got up
I
and
seen
like,
that. I
bro,
seen
he
that
looked
video.
so ass.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Never played.
I don't know how he transitioned to basketball.
But real quick,
and actually made
not to stay on the Jimmy topic, but I think if he hits that shot to go to the finals.
They're
Say
beating the
something.
Warriors.
So don't say nothing about
Please
LeBron,
don't say
bro.
that.
No. I'm not saying LeBron. I think he's a Hall of Famer.
Bad take.
Bad take for sure. Bad take.
Can I?
That's a very bad take.
Can I
From
explain?
one shot?
Bro, can I explain, bro? It's year 11, bro. It's year 11. Did he not? He took the T-Wolves to the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
For the first time in 20 years?
Yeah. No.
They just
No.
went back.
They went back.
They just went back.
But who,
so they
who
didn't need
got
him.
him there?
They didn't need him.
Who got him there? They weren't there before.
They didn't need him,
Bro,
This year,
feel me?
Cat-
He lost to LeBron in the buzzer beater on the Bulls. On the Bulls.
Yeah.
Lucky ass shot. Because that shit's not falling every time. But carried the Bulls low key, high key. Once D Rose got hurt, that's his team. T Wolves first time making
He
playoffs in
was not
20
that good at Philly.
Philly, because they didn't. Bro, they wanted Tobias Harris and
He wasn't that
Ben
good.
Simmons to be the guy. Look at Ben Simmons now, bro.
True.
That is
wasn't
true.
You heard Jimmy when he walked out after beating them?
What?
Tobias Harris?
Yeah.
Tobias Harris? Y'all wanted Tobias Harris? I walk in the locker room. Just like that. Come on, man. Hall of Fame? That's not Hall of Fame?
Nah, he's not Hall of Fame.
I don't know.
That'd have been 2 trips to the finals,
Hall of
bro.
Fame is kind of pushed.
That'd have been 2 trips to the finals.
Hall of Famer, bro.
Hall of Fame is
pushing it.
crazy.
Carrying 2 teams to the finals.
So
not
is he Hall of Famer over Klay Thompson?
He doesn't even have an Eastern Conference.
Is he a Hall of
Finals.
Famer over?
He did.
Hold on.
He went to the finals in the bubble.
Hold on. Is
Oh
he?
yeah, you don't remember that because the bubble don't count. The
That's
bubble don't count. It's
Hold on,
AAU
I
tournament.
did forget.
It's AAU
That's why you
tournament.
forgot. It was an AAU tournament.
Hold on. Rob.
He dropped 40 something. What are
Hold
you
on,
talking
hold on,
about?
Rob.
You didn't see him on the bench. He was like this.
Oh yeah, he was tired of shit. Yeah,
Rob,
come on.
That's
Rob.
all forgetful.
Hold on, Rob.
Because it was the bubble. No. It's forgetful because it was the bubble. And the bubble was a
I mean,
glorified
yeah.
AAU
If we're being
tournament.
honest, yeah.
The bubble, yeah, that honestly really is
We're
it.
being
It was
honest, yeah.
definitely
It was-
less than what
The
regular
real
finals
final
are.
will
But
be-
you
This is
can't
recorded?
take it away.
Yeah.
All right, bet. All
But
right,
you still
bet.
can't take it
It's
away. though.
recorded. Who won that year?
LeBron James.
Just making sure.
So Rob, is he a Hall of Famer over Klay Thompson? If you think
Klay
he-
Thompson's above him.
No,
Obviously.
you gotta answer the question.
Answer the question.
You gotta answer the question.
What do you mean over him?
Who's going into the Hall of Fame first?
Klay Thompson, obviously.
Okay.
Jimmy's not first ballot. I
That's a
think
good
he's first ballot. I said he hits that shot to go to the finals,
and he's not a
getting
Hall of
in.
Famer.
He's getting in.
No.
I don't think that, nah. Because he would still have to go through, let's say they won, they would have still had to go through the
Before
Warriors.
Even if he wins that ring, he's not a Hall of
Even,
Famer.
yeah, facts. Even if he
wins that ring, he's
Even-
not. He's
Nah,
gonna
I
get
don't
Finals
think
MVP.
I don't think
That's
so.
2 trips to the finals with a finals ring. That's not a Hall of Fame career.
No.
No.
If he
With
wins,
like
it might be a
12,
little
15
different.
years in
Because
the
he's also
league.
beating the Warriors, and the Warriors are very
Come on,
successful. But what I say is, Kawhi before the Hall of Famer, was that a good shot?
No.
If
Hell
he,
no.
guys,
No ifs.
Listen,
no
listen.
ifs. Was it a good
You have
shot?
to think of
For
his
Jimmy
mind.
Butler, no.
You have to think of what's
They were
going on in
down
his mind.
2.
Down 2. I'm gonna
30
end it.
seconds
I'm gonna
left.
kill him. But he didn't set his feet. He should have gathered his feet
For
under
Jimmy
him.
Butler,
For
that doesn't
Jimmy
offer.
Butler,
Bro, he is clutch. Did you not see
He does
game
not.
6?
His
I don't
feet was
care.
set.
Fadeaway 3 he shot?
What did you just say?
And he hit
He
it.
goes to the basket and he gets straight to it. Why would he not do that again?
Because he wanted to end the
Al
game.
Horford's old ass.
And he's coming
He
downhill.
wanted to end the game.
Bro, even if you just stop and get a
mama
mini
mentality.
Bro,
break,
that's exactly what I told him
just
that
a
night.
stop in a
I said,
mid-range.
even if you hit him with an in and out, something.
Any
Bro,
basketball
scoring.
move.
Bro,
But he
Stop
decided to
hurry
take a
and
three.
he forgot who he was real
Yeah,
quick.
he did.
He was
really
like,
did.
all the
Bro,
crowd
he's
chatter.
that
was
guy,
like,
though.
"Ooh," and then he
Facts.
just did some tweak shit.
Facts.
That's not tweak shit. You want to try to end the game right there?
No.
No, not in that situation.
Especially knowing me,
And
I
dog,
don't really shoot OD.
And
so
he knows that
He
too.
knows that
We
for
know.
himself.
Yeah.
So why would he not know? He
Exactly.
knows too, motherfucker. He better
Exactly.
know now. That's why his ass is watching the fucking finals instead of playing in it. He should have just went to the cup, bro. He
Nah,
probably would have got
for
an and one.
Probably.
That's what I said
Because they was
too.
calling mad foul.
Mhm.
You can't, bro. Those clutch moments, bro. If you're a
You're
dog,
shooting that shot?
bro. If I'm a dog and I've been hitting clutch shots all series,
He was not
yes.
hitting clutch shots. Well,
Game 6,
clutch
the
threes.
fadeaway?
Yes, clutch threes.
Clutch threes
Yes.
is
He
different.
was not hitting
from,
no clutch threes,
Yeah.
bro.
Bro, that fadeaway wasn't a 3. It was a deep 2. If it wasn't a 3, game 6.
Alright.
Game 6 was a deep 2.
all right.
Fadeaway.
But majority of his buckets was coming from the mid range and in the paint area.
That's
right
Jimmy
around.
Butler's game.
He's never been a three-point
Yeah.
shooter like that.
He
Everybody
can
know
shoot
that.
the 3 ball, but he's not like I'm not
And
thinking
then
if
clutch, he makes them higher than.
which is
Well,
bad.
he didn't
He
then.
was clutch.
He didn't
bro.
do
was
it
clutch
then.
time.
He's
If he
chucking
said his
that
feet, he's
shit.
hitting that shot. That's what I'm saying.
So you think it's a good
If
shot?
he
Yes.
gathered his feet, he's hitting that.
Yes or no?
I'm not mad at the shot.
Oh, I'm
He
not
wanted
mad
that-
at it
he
either.
wanted it- he wanted it.
The only reason
He
why
wanted
I'm
to
not
end-
mad at it is
I'm not mad at
because
it.
He was mad.
he's the star of the team.
I was obviously in the moment.
I would-
so he could take that.
I wasn't mad he took it. I'm mad he missed
Honestly,
it.
hold on. Honestly though,
I'm mad he
honestly
missed it. I'm
speaking,
mad he
I'm
took
not
it.
mad,
Hold on.
but it's a horrible shot.
honestly speaking, I would rather have Tyler Hero take that shot over Jimmy Butler.
The guy that
I
had
agree.
0 points game.
The
was
better
it
shooter,
6?
I'm not gonna.
a better
he
three-point
was
shooter.
holding
I
The
agree.
Strus nigga should have shot it. If
Or
anything.
Strus, yeah, facts. Or
But
Strus.
he didn't
He
do
was
nothing
saying some
until
crazy shit.
until late.
But it doesn't matter. They're a better three. They have a higher 3-point percentage to make
The
that shot.
ball is in
Bro,
Jimmy
all that
Butler's
don't
hand.
matter. He took a 3-point on a fast break. It was 3-on-3. All he had to do was go to the Baja, and he didn't.
Might have been 3-on-2.
It probably was.
What would
Because
Bradley
someone
Beal
was
do in
right
that
behind him.
situation?
I would want Bradley Beal to shoot
Bradley
that
Beal
shot.
could shoot that.
But I don't think he's ever gonna be in the Eastern Conference. So at the end of the
It don't
day,
matter. He's a
Jimmy took it, bro. You missed, bro, and that's it.
Bro,
It don't
Hey,
matter.
there's nothing we can do. We
He
can't take
averages
it back.
40 a night. It don't
That-
We
matter.
can't take it
He
back.
averages 40 a night. It
I'm
doesn't
not mad
matter.
at the shot. I'm mad he
I'm
missed
not
it.
either. Just because if he,
He
was
wants
a
to
star,
end it.
imagine Strus taking that. Niggas would be like, "What the fuck are you?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because he's Jimmy Butler, he could take that.
He could take it.
But it's still a
he
horrible
got
shot.
us there. He posted on his Instagram. He'll be back.
Hopefully,
Hopefully.
depending on what the trades is looking like. You know how that gets.
Yeah, we
Niggas
gonna
start
get some.
moving everywhere.
No, Pat Riley, you gonna get some.
Listen,
We gotta get Ben Simmons and James Harden.
start bench cut number 2 though.
Number 2.
Curry, Kyrie, Ja.
Ooh.
I'm cutting.
Coming
Curry.
off this season.
Curry. I'm starting Curry. Josh coming off the bench and
You're cutting
I'm
Kyrie?
cutting Kyrie, bro. He be doing too much.
What?
I don't
He is
care.
a
Wait,
certified bucket.
I don't care. Kyrie,
You can't just
He's
play
a
that
certified
2 games.
bucket, bro. But I don't want to deal with all that, bro.
You said
What?
Kyrie.
He be hurt. His
Curry,
ankles,
Curry, Ja.
Ja.
He hurt his
Ankles.
ankles.
his ankles be crazy, bro.
He be
He
making
be
niggas
bro,
ankles
doing
crazy,
too much,
bro.
I respect his Ramadan thing, bro. But like,
Don't say he has to eat.
Yeah, yeah.
but bro, the
Watch what
playoffs.
you're about to
nah,
say
I am.
before
That's
you
why I'm
say
being careful. but that's what I'm saying.
Fuck
But the
Ramadan.
playoffs is during Ramadan. I guess I can't hold him.
I mean, he did
You
it.
can't-
He did
yeah.
it
because he was still
multiple
getting
times.
buckets.
He did it. He did it in the finals when
Bro,
they
why
won.
is the TV? Why every time you eat a snack, the TV is on him, bro? They're like,
Nah.
Kyrie getting a second banana. The game,
Because
like,
that's
bro.
his, when it's sundown, that's when they could eat
Nah, I
something.
know that, but every time he does it, bro, the TV,
Oh, yeah,
that is
because-
what they're talking about. They're not the game. Don't even be playing together in the small screen. Like, Kyrie just came back from the back with a banana and a peanut butter. Like, bro, all right.
Listen,
But
that's
I
what
can't hold that
like
against
Kyrie.
But
because
Just the way
Kyrie,
you're talking.
no, I'm not. I don't want Kyrie.
He's an
because-
NBA
No.
champion.
He's talking about we don't need a coach. He's like me and KD.
they don't need coaches.
They really don't, if
Bro.
we're being honest.
He don't need coaches.
No.
No. Kyrie,
It's
can,
Kyrie,
Kyrie and
KD.
KD can go out there every
So
night and
what
score
happened
30
this year?
fucking
So
points.
what happened this year, bro?
Kyrie played what? He missed half of the fucking
Yeah, he did.
season
Thank you.
because
He
the
hurt.
NBA
Because of the NBA didn't
because the
wanna let
NBA
him
didn't want to
play.
let him play because of
Well,
COVID.
no, I'm talking
Their
about
seeding
playoffs.
would've
Bro, I'm
definitely-
not hearing that. I'm not hearing that.
Their seeding would have been higher if they.
And the
if
chemistry
Kyrie
would
was
have been a
able to
little bit
play.
better, but playoff time.
Bro, even
Who was
still,
Kyrie?
he missed half of the season.
He did.
He played what 13 regular
Wait.
season games.
Nah, that is bad, but it's also a little help to him too. His body's fresh.
It is fresh, but bro, if you haven't played, like if you can't go to any workout facility, because NBA players can only go to certain facilities. If
That's
you
true.
can't go play
He
basketball,
could hoop wherever the fuck.
no, he
wants.
can't.
He be in
No,
high school.
he could get
hooping.
no.
I
He
think
could
he
get his
could go,
own
but-
workouts in, but it's
Bro.
different when you're getting your own workouts in and you're like working out with
Because look
your
at Ben
team.
Simmons.
Sure,
Look
yeah.
at Ben
There's a
Simmons.
difference.
That
There's a
nigga can shoot threes and workouts all he wants. Go to the
Facts.
game,
Bro,
he can't
this is my
shoot.
problem with
Game
Kyrie.
plan.
He's broken.
Bro,
They still said he had a mental block.
Bro, how? Yeah, I think it's mental, bro.
I think it's
a mental.
Yeah.
such a bitch. Wasn't we saying that? Bro, he's such a bitch.
Bro, you're getting paid $30 million a year to play
But
basketball.
listen, they
funny.
did say he needed surgery for his back though.
Yeah, yeah.
So why
that's
didn't
fine.
he get it when he took a whole year off?
That's
I think
fine.
he did. Didn't he get
Bro.
it fixed or something?
Hold on,
How
hold
can
on.
your back
But
be
go
hurt?
back to what we were saying.
But Kyrie, this is my problem with Kyrie. I think Kyrie in his mind thinks he has LeBron, not perks, but do you know what I'm saying?
Like he's a little.
He has LeBron control over. He should have LeBron control over a franchise, and he should not. Bro.
Why do you
Why do you
what
think
do you
that?
mean by that?
LeBron, let's be real. LeBron's the GM. LeBron's the coach.
Okay.
LeBron's the owner. He'll own the team, but he'll own the team.
So why are you saying Kyrie think he had these
Because
perks?
the way he talks to the media is, one, we don't need a coach. Me and KD will sit in the front office like we build a team, blah, 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 blah.
Mhm.
Bro, you gotta win first before you
Yeah.
start doing all that. One, he didn't win in Boston. The only chip he got is with LeBron. So like,
Well, he just
I
didn't
don't
fit
think
in
he
that
has the
Boston
right. Yeah,
system,
he gotta
honestly.
prove himself.
Well, not even that. He
Two,
did,
he be
Prove
hurt.
himself,
Two, he
right.
be hurt. So it's like, bro, you gotta prove that you're a certified.
but when he is playing, do you see what he does?
Yeah, that
When
is-
he is the biggest part of that. When he is playing,
That's
When
why
is
he's on
he
the
playing?
bench.
But
That's
he
why
should-
I'm not starting him.
But he when he
I
plays
can't
though,
cut him.
majority of the time he plays, he does show up.
No,
Majority.
he is a bro. He's one
It's
of
only
the best
sometimes,
scorers
like-
in the league.
Yeah, so
He's a Hall of Famer too.
for sure.
He's definitely a Hall of
Certified.
Famer. For sure.
I agree.
Bro, he played what 5 games at Duke and went first pick.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because he got hurt for the
That
rest
is
of that
so crazy.
season.
But
Who you
to go to this, I'm going with the same thing he said.
They're
Start Curry, bench Kyrie. I'm gonna bench John and cut Kyrie. Just
That's
because
crazy.
The season John had this year, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
yeah,
just gonna
that's
keep
crazy.
getting
so
better.
crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
He was really on theme in time,
yeah, he was.
and then he be on the 1942 talking about. This not my
This
fist.
is not my
This not my fist. He's really like that, bro.
Yeah,
I
John's
respect John.
hilarious.
John's
He's
a
young
bucket.
too.
He is young, but I can't cut an NBA champion after what I've witnessed him do.
Yeah,
over.
But he's like Rob said, he's
I
only
hear
a
you.
champion because of LeBron.
You can't say
You can't
only
He
because
did
of
hit the
LeBron.
shot.
That
You
shot,
Did hit the shot.
You can't say-
LeBron's not there. are they
LeBron
winning?
not a LeBron's
Bro,
not
okay,
a champion.
hold on.
If LeBron's not there,
hold on.
if LeBron's not there, are they winning?
It's funny you guys say this
And
because
if
one
Kyrie's
Kyrie's
not
not there, are they winning?
No.
You heard him. He said. You heard it on the mic. He said, "Yeah." Nah,
bro,
nah, bad take.
With that is a bad take.
take. Kevin Love's taking.
With-
on that.
Did he not do it?
Kevin Love's taking on that.
Hold on,
Didn't
no,
he win one of those rings like that?
They're not
With
coming
Matthew
back 3-1.
Dellavedova?
They're not
With
coming back
Matthew Dellavedova and
3-1?
in them?
What are you
3-1?
talking about? Without Kyrie,
They're not coming back from 3-1, but no.
They lost that year when Kyrie
they
got hurt.
did. That's when he got hurt.
Oh, that's when LeBron was going
Yeah.
ape shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot.
But nah, come on.
He was having like
You-
51
LeBron
and
doesn't
10
win
and
that
15
ring
type
without
shit.
Kyrie, and Kyrie doesn't win that ring
Yeah,
without
vice
LeBron.
That's what I'm saying.
versa.
They need each other.
They need each other.
Yeah, that's a fact.
100%.
That's a fact.
I guess you could say that, yeah.
Because
But LeBron's
LeBron's never hitting that shot.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
Oh,
No, he's not.
pull up videos of him.
Bro,
You know what that
hold
shot
on,
looked
hold on.
like? You know what that shot looked like?
It wouldn't look the same way,
The
but-
Game 6 Spurs shot. That's what it would look like.
Oh, when he hit the
Bounced off the
backboard?
rim and
What
pray
about,
someone else gets
what
it.
about the one before that? The shot before that?
Bro,
They were down
the
6.
last shot matters.
They were
the
down
most.
6 though.
The last shot matters.
He made the one before that. Because if Braylon gets that
and
shot,
that
they
shot
would still
means
be down
nothing
3.
without the last shot. That shot
They
means
go
nothing.
hand in hand. Do they not?
You can say that about the first layup of the game, then. I guess.
No, there's a
You
big
can say that about every
You
shot of the
can't
game,
go for
bro.
the shot that he missed, but
The
then
pressure-
take away from the shot that he made.
There's more pressure on the last shot than the one LeBron took.
Why?
Because
There was
it's
like
the
50
last
seconds
shot
on the
of the
clock.
game.
You're down 6. You got to hit that one just as much as you got to hit the last one.
But you know you got at least 2 more possessions.
Exactly.
How?
What do you mean?
What do you know?
Just
how
said
you don't
there's
know they
50
don't?
seconds
How
on
you
the
don't know they
clock.
don't come down the court and score?
Then that's
they're
on
up
you,
five-
bro. You
then
can't
they're
play.
up-
You don't know
then
how
they're
to
up
play
5
defense.
now.
No matter
And there's
what,
no winner.
no matter
There's a lot
what,
of what ifs,
that
bro.
last shot
I just
is
know
more
Rihanna
important than the
clutched
shot
up.
before.
That's
It's
all I
not.
know.
It's
definitely
a
not
very
but they're
important
both
shot.
difficult.
Absolutely, but that last shot is more
And then
difficult.
everybody knowing that you're coming out and take a 3 is dumb hard to shoot too because everybody's in your face.
But the thing is-
contested hard as hell. 'Cause you're
Curry
losing.
shot that shit from the hash mark.
Jesus Shuttlesworth
He didn't
had
shoot
it
it.
in his face.
What?
He knocked it off.
Jesus
So did
Shuttlesworth.
LeBron, motherfucker.
But hold on. Kyrie shot that shot from the hash mark. You know LeBron would have been
Listen, it would have
That's a
looked
fact.
a lot different.
Absolutely.
But there's a lot of time
Dumb
LeBron did that.
But nah, though, I was watching. There's one night I fell asleep. I woke up like 3 a.m. and my YouTube was still on, and that game was playing. I just ended up starting watching it. If you watch like the last like 5 to 6 minutes of that stretch, there was a point where like both teams only scored a combined
2
of
or
like
3
4
points.
points.
Yeah, it was a
Correct.
very defensive
So,
Big
battle.
defense.
And there was times LeBron was coming down, taking fadeaways, miss, jump shot, miss.
The whole team. Even
Yeah.
Stephen Clay too.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone was just messing.
So that's what I'm saying. Like you can't really even say like without that Kyrie is or LeBron's the reason they won that, because Kyrie, he was kind of like
Bro, they had
the
both
little
like
stuff he was
35.
doing,
Just
like-
Sports and shit, right?
Yeah,
they had
facts.
like 35 that night. Both
And
of
then,
them.
They both-
and then
yeah, exactly.
he had more than 35.
You know what I'm saying? Like both of them had like 35.
And then with it being a defensive thing,
Mhm.
without LeBron on that court, that block is not happening.
And without
No, that's
Kyrie
true.
on that court,
Yeah, that's
that
true.
shot isn't happening.
Yeah,
Somebody else could shoot it.
It ain't going
Nobody else is blocking that ball like LeBron.
but it was really
absolutely.
just that
But
whole
the
stretch.
thing
It was
is-
just Kyrie
Bro,
and him having
what?
the ball in their hands.
Bro,
Bro, no.
he was at the 3-point line on the other side. That's one of the best blocks ever.
Wait, was he
That's one
playing
of the
with
best
AI on the Sixers, bro?
Bro, didn't he win the MVP that year or the year before?
Finals MVP.
So he wasn't old.
Bro,
He's
Now
old now.
he's
He's
old.
old.
Yes.
He's old now.
Yo, we
hold
seen
on,
him at
hold on.
the
Yeah, we seen him
airport.
at the
He was flying
airport.
JetBlue, bro.
Yeah.
He old.
He's
now.
old as shit.
Bro.
He's flying
Bro, he
jet.
didn't even
Hold on,
have no
bro.
clothes. He just had his golf stuff.
Yeah,
because he
golf
just
clubs,
buy.
He's
You
like,
don't need
oh.
clothes when you got that much money. Come on, now you
Say,
buy
oh,
when you
your bad
land.
stuff. He said it's fake.
Did he really say that?
Yeah, I said that shit ain't fake. Yeah.
Bro, he's cool as hell. Though. I ain't gonna lie. He
The
was
only
back.
other
Hold on.
person that can
Hold
get
on.
that block is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No, I don't think Giannis is doing that either. I think the only
just-
person that can
Bro,
do
I
that
don't
is
know.
LeBron.
That's the one person that could block that.
I don't.
That's
bro,
the
did
only
you see how
other person
fast
maybe.
LeBron?
Giannis
Bro, it was a
isn't fast.
record-breaking
Giannis
time.
isn't fast.
I think.
For his height,
He's way
fast.
longer than LeBron.
He's fast for his
Bro,
build.
LeBron had
Like, he's-
record-breaking speed. He literally ran from the other 3-point line.
Nah, that is crazy.
Blocked
He
the
be
shot.
watching
You gotta
sports
put it up,
science too
Bro,
much.
you gotta put that
That's why
video
I'm
in
gonna
there. Just
get
put
it.
the little clip in
I
there.
just kept forgetting.
Bro, because that's the greatest block I've ever seen in my life.
Nah,
That's
it's
the greatest block
definitely-
ever.
Yeah.
Bro,
Without that block, bro.
without that block, they're not in that
Kyrie hits
situation.
that
There's too many
shot,
blocks
they're
to
still
say.
down by 2.
Yeah.
Mm.
Without that block, that game doesn't go the way it does.
And like Shamar said, it was a defensive game, so you need LeBron a lot more than you need Kyrie in the
No,
defensive
I-
set.
But Kyrie was playing great defense that game too.
I'm saying generally, I'll agree with you.
Kyrie was playing.
Bro,
I'll
they
say
were-
in general, you need LeBron more than you need Kyrie.
Well, yeah,
I think on any team, yeah.
on any team,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's
But I'm
LeBron
saying,
James.
Kyrie, he's not winning that without Kyrie, though.
No.
that LeBron's not winning
sure.
with a Kyrie. Simple. That's all.
Kyrie's not winning without LeBron.
Vice versa. Same shit.
God
See,
damn,
bro, it's these
Zay.
LeBron fans, bro.
Bro,
They can
but I
never
just said
just
the one side about
agree,
Kyrie.
bro.
That's why it's the opposite.
It's vice versa.
Yeah, that's why
It's
it's the
both
opposite.
ways.
Yeah, that's why it's
it
the
just
opposite.
cancels each
All
other
right.
out.
So
It
Shema,
definitely
what's
does.
your start bench cut?
start bench cut, bro?
I agree with y'all. I'm going with the same thing. Just
Cut-
based off this
cut
season
Kyrie.
alone, I'll have to cut Kyrie,
I
starting
just feel like
Steph.
Kyrie's the
benching
focal point
Ja.
of everything, and it's the media that's doing it.
Yeah, because
But
they
if you
love him.
listen to the stuff,
I'm just saying, if I was an owner, like I wouldn't want, or a coach, I wouldn't want to deal with that. If I could get someone like John Morant, who's gonna be up and coming,
I get that.
just as
I
much of a
100%
star.
get that. But like, I know what Kyrie's capable of, and if now that he can play a full season, not
but
because
can he, health wise?
yeah, he just took
It's
a
been
half
a minute.
He just took
It's
half
been
the
a
season
minute,
off. He
bro.
is healthy.
Didn't he get hurt
I
in
think-
Boston too?
Yeah.
I think this season will probably be his best season. Like
Yes,
no
in a
injuries
while.
type shit in a while.
I
Yeah,
hope so.
because he has.
This
You
next
know,
Bro, he had a
yeah.
whole he played 13 regular season games or some shit. He had the whole season of rest. I feel like he's gonna come back and be Kyrie.
Yeah,
Hopefully, we'll see.
That's why
The
I'm
Nets need
benching
to be the
him.
Nets
That's why
again.
I'm benching him. I wouldn't start him. I'd bench him. I'm having Curry
Why
start,
don't
obviously.
niggas get on KD and Kyrie's case for losing first round though?
On KD, oh,
Yeah.
for losing first round.
Yeah.
it's because of
Bro.
the type of players
You
and
have
what they've
two
already been
top
through.
Yeah.
players in the NBA, and you can't get out the first round.
That's not crazy.
That is crazy.
I don't hear a lot of talk about that because
But the thing
niggas
is,
go,
I feel like
niggas
they
go at
just-
LeBron more for not
yeah.
making the playoffs than losing first round.
But I feel like everybody in their mind already has KD lower than LeBron.
but
Like, he's not.
That's another thing.
Like LeBron's getting compared to Jordan. No one's comparing. Like that status. No one's comparing
that.
KD to that.
Good. That's what I like to do.
Comparing, not
That's what I like to do.
comparing.
So,
not saying
because-
he is.
but hold on.
There's
But
been a lot of KD talk.
But the thing is, with like not making the playoffs and losing the first round, I mean, you still made the playoffs. Not making the
it's basically
playoffs.
the same thing to be honest.
No.
You just
Nah,
played
it's not.
4 more games maybe.
Amen. 4 more games more than you
and
did.
then 4 more
than
games
you.
to go out there and go 0 for 10 and have 7 turnovers. You might as well sit the fuck down. You might as well sit your ass down.
But realistically, the Celtics.
0 for 10, 7 turnovers.
The way
let the nigga get a game winning buzzer beater on you. Like, bro, just sit down, bro. Just sit down.
The thing is with the Celtics is that they're probably the best defensive team in the league
they're
right
the
now.
best team in the NBA right now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. They have like all the pieces.
They are.
I was watching last game.
Yeah.
They're not the
Even though they
best
lost.
team.
I don't think
The
they're the
Celtics
best.
are the
team.
It's just that the Warriors are what?
No, they're not.
The Warriors, I don't know what just went on.
Yeah, I don't know what you said either, bro.
The Warriors just I feel like they're so like volatile. Like they could score a crazy amount of points like that.
That's why they're
And they still play good defense, so it's like
I think
that's why this series about is so good.
I think the Warriors are the best team in the league, but the Celtics are the best defensive team in the league. And for a player like KD and Kyrie, where they like to run a lot of ISO ball, and if they're getting double teamed every time they're getting the ball, it's hard for them to score like that. Granted, 0 for 10, 7 turnovers is
I
crazy.
think the Warriors are better than the Celtics.
I think they are.
I think they are.
They don't play as good defense.
As a whole, though.
They don't play as good defense.
I feel like that's why Steph Curry has to put up 43 else that they don't win. Like he's really carrying
Yeah,
them right now, bro.
but
They're
like
all on a
I feel like Draymond's part of that. Draymond is playing
Kevon Looney should be playing more because
you see his mom.
What's you said?
His mom said, "Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with him. I've never seen him play like this."
Because
She
bro,
said she
he
might be a
mom,
clone.
bro, he's got
She
a
said
whole. He's over here with 2 points, following out with like 4 assists, making podcasts.
But
right
the thing
after
is,
game,
even
bro.
though- hold on,
Stop,
even
bro,
though-
it's the finals.
hold on, even though he's
Just
playing,
wait,
even though
wait a
he's
week, Draymond. Wait a week and then start grinding again.
You gotta lock in, bro.
even
He's not locked in.
though
Has
he's
to lock in,
not,
bro.
scoring a lot of points, everything, he's still making an impact on
Alright,
the
this
court.
is the argument we were having yesterday.
Not really though, because yesterday they subbed him out late, and that helped them win.
Yeah, but that's what I was just saying to Shema. I think Kevon Looney should be playing more. Their center, like the actual
He had a
center,
couple good
he should be
blocks.
playing more because he's just better against the Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
But that comes down to Steve Kerr. But with Draymond,
He's been terrible too, bro. I think.
Nah, he played a good game.
Bro, it was really just these past 2 games he didn't play that good.
Yeah.
The
But hold
first
on.
2 games
But
he
the
played
thing
good.
is with Draymond is that
Didn't he fall out twice so far?
In 4
he has
games,
17
4
fouls.
games.
I mean, he's using his fouls the right way.
No, you're not.
Bro, that's what you were saying yesterday, bro.
Not using
Bro,
You get six, you
I
get
said,
six,
I said,
you get
Draymond
6
got
fouls. You gotta use them.
not
to
before the
take
game.
you out the game. That's what I said. I said, so, bro. He said, bro, that's what he does. He sets the tone physically, blah, blah, blah. I said,
he does
bro,
set the tone
He does.
physically.
all the way to the bench, bro. Getting fouled out.
That's
bro.
fine.
Stop.
If I have a nigga that is making other niggas tired
No,
from playing
but
physically,
he's not,
and
bro.
he's not one of my go-to players,
Bro.
go ahead and do whatever the
Here's my
fuck
thing.
you
You
want.
can't run up and down the court for 35, 40 minutes as a starter with 2 points.
Why can't you?
Bro.
Because he's
He
making...
makes impact with his passing. But
Exactly.
But the turnovers, but his turnovers.
Yeah, he's playing like...
How much
hot
rebounds
gar-
did he have?
Nothing.
4.
Okay.
Come on. What
If he had like 9,
What?
I would have been understandable.
Huh?
What did you say?
I said he's playing like hot garbage right now.
Oh, it sounded crazy.
But I'm saying he still makes he's still an impactful
When he's
player
making
on the
good
court.
passes, he's a great
Yeah, but these
facilitator,
last
and
two
the
games have
offense
been-
flows.
The last 2
He
games
has
have
been
been
playing
ass.
so bad.
The last 2 games have been very
his
bad.
last
But
2
like
games were ass.
physically, you want somebody on your team
real quick,
that can play
I'd
physically.
rather put Jordan Poole in and then just stretch it out like that.
He's been
Nah,
tweaking
I
too,
would
though.
want Kevon Looney in the game because
Yeah,
they're
put Kevin Looney in, but
Yeah.
just stretch it down. Curry, Jordan Poole, Clay, Andre, and Kevin. Take
that's
Draymond out.
yeah. But that
They're not gonna take him.
they're not going to because they know what he's
Bro, I feel
capable
like
of.
if Draymond wasn't on the Warriors, he would be like
Nobody.
average. Yeah, he'd be a nobody.
Yeah.
I tried to
Even
say
though
that
he has
before
the
season.
defensive player of the year, I get that, but I don't think he's getting that easy.
I feel like he would have like what's that dude's
That's the
name?
best fit for his play style.
I
God,
did
yeah.
say that
The
before the
Warriors.
season. I think I was saying that with
He's
you
a
too.
role player.
Him, Jalen,
He
and
is a
all
role
them. I was
player.
like, bro,
He's a
if he goes
glorified
to
role
another
player.
team, he's not averaging 10 assists and doing all that. Are you
He's
crazy?
handing the ball off to Stephen Curry.
That's what I said. And yo, Jalen, if you ever watch this,
Nah, that's a
this
fact.
is the fact.
That's
Remember
what
when I
we
was
was
saying
saying-
that?
we was saying
I was like,
that
bro,
legacy
he's
watching
not
the
doing
game,
that on
man.
any other team, bro. It's like
Nah, I
you're
think it's
passing
true.
on Curry and Clay.
I mean,
I've
granted, he
seen
can
that 10 assists.
facilitate if he's playing good.
But bro, that's what Perkins was coming at him at. He's like, bro, I can make the same passes you make.
And
He's
then he
like-
put that
and then
video
actually
behind
put a
the
clip
backpack.
of him popping some shit. And bro, if you think about it, if you have a decent basketball player that you let him know like this is your role, like you focus on that, bro,
You
I'm
can
pretty
make
sure-
those
Especially
passes.
pass and pick.
Yo, Rob
Exactly.
can
All
do
you need is
that.
a big body.
And then just hack on the other end.
Yeah.
Just hack, bro. I could probably
He
do
can do
that shit, bro.
They
If I
try to
practice-
say he's a top. You know, they try to say he's
No.
one of the best defenders ever.
Who said
Draymond.
that? Who
He
said
is-
I
that?
promise to God.
Who
They
said
try to
said
say
that?
he's
Who said
one of
that?
the
Who
best
is
defenders
niggas?
ever because
Who
he
is
can guard
niggas?
the 1
He is a dollar
Who is
store
nigga?
version of Dennis Rodman. He is.
I would say he's a Walmart version. That is an awful take.
Who said that? Who said that?
I need to know.
I don't be saying names.
No,
He don't be saying names. He just said
This shit that I argue though.
A top 10 defender.
He's one of the best defenders ever.
Yeah, you ever
Whoever
want to
said
open
that, he
hand snack
crazy.
somebody?
Ever, bro. Ever
Is
Bro,
crazy.
ever.
That is crazy.
That's a bad take.
That is an awful take.
I'm telling you.
Whoever,
This is
whoever said that probably watched it.
This is the stuff.
That's a bad take.
That's crazy.
That's a very bad take.
I don't
Like
know,
that's
bro. But
criminal.
This is what
That's a-
Draymond. This is
that's-
the credit Draymond.
That's a
Alright,
felony
but
statement
I don't
right
wanna
there.
go there. But if Steph Curry wins his ring, right, that gives him 4.
Mm-hmm.
He's already the number 1 point guard. If you're about to say that.
I'm not talking about point guards.
What are you about to say?
Can he go down as the GOAT?
No.
Greatest of
Why
all
not?
time
The
player.
greatest of all time. Why not?
You can kind of put him in that
You probably
conversation.
put him in the
He
conversation.
changed the
You could-
whole game of
You
basketball.
can put him in that conversation.
Not NBA, basketball.
You can put him in the conversation.
Yeah, you
You
could
put-
put him in a topic in the conversation.
The thing is
So you
with
put him
Curry
over
is
Mike? Because that's.
I don't know if the four. No, I think he needs 5. I think he needs 5 to be.
honestly
Because you said 4, and I
think-
I look at it like this. I look at it.
I think I
like
might put him above.
with
I know somebody who.
I might put him above Kobe.
the thing is with like
I know 3 people who has 4.
the thing is that like
Tim Duncan, Ginobili, and what's his name?
Tim Duncan, you lost man.
Tony Parker.
Tony
You lost,
Parker.
man.
Ginobili's the greatest
But
6 man
they
of all time.
Sunroof?
they all have
Yeah,
4
the
rings.
I call him Sunroof.
Tim Duncan has
Manu
5.
Ginobili's the greatest 6 man player of all time.
Tim Duncan has 5 rings. So you're going the GOAT talk based off rings.
Did Tim Duncan change the game of basketball with his?
Nah.
No, he didn't.
No, but the thing is, like, I feel
Well,
like
he
you
made
gotta
it
look
Did
at
Steph
impact.
Curry change the game by
Absolutely.
pulling up from half court on some regular shit?
Did LeBron James change the game?
How?
I'm asking.
How?
I'm asking
How?
you.
Answer
Did
the
he change
question.
the
How?
game?
Answer the question.
No, he just
LeBron didn't change the game
He
of basketball?
dominated it. He dominated it. How did he? What did LeBron do that changed the game that other people do now?
It's
What?
a negative thing, but super teams started
Flop.
coming around from LeBron.
He did
Once
two
he
things
went-
for
once he went to the
He
Heat-
did 2 things for the NBA.
Once he
Super
went-
teams and flopping. That's what LeBron
No,
did for the
flop
NBA.
is not from him. Get the fuck out of here.
They were flopping like that, but
Bro,
prior to
it was
LeBron,
not from LeBron, bro.
who used to flop
I
like
think
that
I was
crazy?
from Dwayne.
D-Wade?
D-Wade.
You know what else changed? You know what else changed?
Wade.
What changed?
Being able to play for 20 years as high as you are now.
I'll give him that. Longevity.
That's
Okay.
one of the best things you can bring to the game. Nigga, longevity?
Yo,
Mm.
Curry
doing it
has
for
kids in the
20
biddy
years.
league. Curry has kids in the biddy league pulling from 40 feet.
No, I'm not saying who does more, who changed the game more, but you
There's
said
a
LeBron,
difference,
you said
bro.
LeBron didn't change it, which is
You're
false.
saying building super
Steph Curry-
teams. That takes no talent, bro.
Steph Curry definitely changed it more than LeBron.
He
I'm
did.
not
But-
disagreeing
but-
He
with that.
did.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not disagreeing
I
with
think
that.
everybody
That along with
knows
that, that's what I'm saying. That the change he's made to basketball along with the 4 rings, bro,
Mhm.
that doesn't put him in the GOAT conversation. If LeBron's in it,
Yeah,
if LeBron's in it
that's
already,
what we
bro.
said. Yeah,
But the
that's
thing
more
is,
than that
LeBron's
GOAT
in it already.
conversation.
Hold on.
All LeBron got is the numbers. He'll have the numbers. He been
Why
playing
I'm
since he
saying
was
all
18.
he got? Like,
Hold
that's
on.
not
Yeah.
years of work.
Oh my
His
god.
years of work.
Yo, hold
He's
on,
about to
Rob.
be the number one
So when I look
scorer,
at
bro.
when I look at the GOAT conversation, you gotta look at it like you gotta look at it like Mount Rushmore, right? Like I look at it like that.
Okay.
like you have.
Well, Curry's at. I'm putting him above Kobe. Then.
I put Curry in the Mount
Can
Rushmore.
I do that?
Yeah,
I could put him above Kobe.
I wouldn't agree with that.
I
but-
put Curry in the Mount Rushmore. Like I have LeBron, Mike, Curry, and
Probably Kareem. Just to have a
probably
big man.
Kareem.
Just
Or
have a big man inside.
honestly, I might put Shaq over
Bro,
Curry.
Shaq
That's cool too.
Shaq is killing.
Shaq is the most
killing.
It's going
dominant
back and
human.
It's going back.
Hold on.
He's built like Shimon, just like 7 foot.
That's a lot, nigga.
Shaq is that, but 320 pounds.
Bro.
Kareem is getting killed defensively, but he's scoring too.
Oh, absolutely.
You gonna do the little ass?
And he's gonna fry
Nigga's
Shaq.
gonna
the shit
kill
he
him.
mastered. Yeah,
He's going to kill him.
Yeah.
Shaq gonna punch.
Shaq's not
He's not gonna
jumping
punch
up
a
at
couple. He's not gonna punch.
No. 7 feet
Shaq
jumping
isn't
up
gonna
here?
punch a
Bro,
couple
the
of those.
sky hook is
Bro, you know what a sky
impossible
hook
to
is,
block.
bro?
I know the sky hook.
It was
I
meant
know
for people
I
not
know,
to
I know
block.
the sky hook.
That's
I
the
know
whole
it's
point
the,
of
it's
it.
the
And the
one
way you
unblockable
jump,
shot. I
bro,
know
you
that.
can't even
But
put
it
your
is
body
Shaq.
on it.
Get to it.
Shaq.
Bro, once it leaves his hand, you're not getting to it. Once it leaves his hand, you're not
But
getting to
it's
it.
Shaq, bro.
You're not getting to it even before
Anyone
it
in the
leaves his hand,
world
bro.
is
It's
gonna
on the
do it.
opposite
It's gonna
side of his
Shaq.
body.
Exactly.
It's gonna try to block
time
it.
it.
You're gonna
He's gonna time it, bro.
Rob, shut up.
He's gonna time when he does the little. He's gonna jump.
Shaq
bro,
is
toss that
blocking
shit
that.
and punch.
Bro,
it,
he brings the ball from his kneecap all the way up.
How do you master that, bro?
Bro, I be trying to shoot that. That is such a hard shot. I don't know how to master
one
that.
day. He was like, "Yo, this shit hard."
He was leaving. He was like,
I'm about to kill him with this shit.
he was leaving. He said, "Oh shit." He said, "Wait,
Oh shit! Hold on.
Let me see that again. Hold on.
That's the only way.
bro."
Nah.
You're not.
I'm putting. So I got in my Mount Rushmore. That's a great question, actually. I got Mike, LeBron, Curry, Shaq. That's my Mount Rushmore.
Mike, LeBron.
Yeah,
But the Shaq
Mike,
go over Kobe.
LeBron, Curry.
Yes.
yeah, I think so.
Because
He didn't do much on that Miami.
it doesn't matter. Shaq is the most dominant basketball player of all time.
His problem was longevity, bro. He got
I don't
way
care.
too fat, way too quick.
I don't care,
He
bro.
couldn't lay off the donuts, bro.
He is playing.
That's part
and
of
I
greatness,
know
but that's
he's
part of
going to get
greatness.
30 points and 10 rebounds and make that other center hate his life.
I know
Not
Kobe's gonna
true.
do the same thing.
That's
but He's
true.
gonna do it for 15 years. Shaq's gonna do it for 8 to 10.
I don't care.
How long was Shaq in the league though?
A long
There for a
time.
minute,
But he was watched for a minute.
But the thing
Long
is,
minute.
the thing is with
Phoenix,
Shaq.
bounced
Hold
from
on.
team to
But if
team
you
to
think
team.
about it like this,
Boston.
He was
The
so
Heat.
watched
The
on
Heat,
Boston,
he
bro.
did a little on the Heat, but nothing
Bro,
like LA.
I don't care.
Or Orlando.
Bro, you cannot. Shaq, he literally put his nuts on some dude's chest and then the guy pushed and threw the ball at
Oh
him.
yeah, I seen that.
Come on
I
now.
don't know what I was doing in
Shaq
that
is
situation.
So listen, just because the rings and changing the game, so you give Allen Iverson 3 rings. Is he the greatest ever?
Nah, he cares.
What?
I said, nah, he carries.
The basketball?
Oh, did.
So that's why he's not one of the GOATs.
Yeah.
Because he is a GOAT. But because
He is a
can't.
GOAT.
So listen,
But whoa,
what you're saying is Steph
he
Curry
is a
he
great
changed
player.
the game. Allen Iverson changed the game.
But his
Probably just as
crossover.
much. His crossover, his whole style
If
of
you give him
basketball,
4 rings,
his
yeah.
style off
But his
the court.
style didn't win him 4 rings.
He had white people wearing braids, bro.
I agree. I agree.
And
I agree.
armbands and headbands.
I agree.
Same
But
thing.
his
Same
style,
thing as Curry.
But no,
Same thing as Curry.
no.
So if you give him 3 rings, is he
His
and
style
the-
didn't win him 4 rings though.
If
Yeah,
he
that's
had
a
3,
big if.
but listen, that's what I'm saying
Jimmy
though.
Butler style. If Jimmy hit the shot, he's going to Hall of Fame.
Listen, if
No.
he had
Bad
the 3
take.
rings like Curry has,
No.
Bad take.
does he get to be in the GOAT talk? Because niggas acknowledge him for sure.
I said if he gets 4, but that's the biggest if ever. And we
I
already
mean,
seen how the if played out.
Yeah, he didn't get it. But so
He didn't get 1.
it's the rings and how much you change the game that debates that. Debates
Yes,
the GOAT talk.
because I think the point of basketball is to win. That's why you play to win.
Any sport.
So I feel like you have to put championships in the talk when you're talking about greatness
For sure.
around the sport.
For sure.
Mhm.
So I feel like in obviously changing the game.
I mean,
AI changed the game, Curry changed the game, but Curry got the rings to
so
back it up.
so is T-Mac great?
T-Mac's hurt. T-Mac's knees hurt right now.
He was injured.
T-Mac wakes up and goes,
But is he great?
he was great.
Bro,
Okay.
I woke up and did that too.
His knees are crazy. T-Mac's.
Nah, he was very.
Bro, that might be worse than T-Mac shit. bro.
What?
Now this. He said my
T-Mac, you
knees.
think
That was
T-Mac
bad,
shit
bro.
like that?
It was bad.
D-Rose great?
Nah, I ain't D-Rose. D-Rose crazy. Yo, he had a 50 ball though. But T-Mac,
Dude,
That's not answering my
my
question.
man, that's my man. Bro, he was a bucket, bro. But longevity is part of greatness too, bro. And he don't got that.
My boy got 20 under his belt coming up. You heard?
Who?
LeBron.
We're,
That is
20,
OD.
we're 21 years old.
LeBron's a
bro.
He's been
machine,
playing
bro. I
6
give him
years.
that.
He got drafted in 2002.
He is
Bro, we're
a one of a
21 years
kind
old.
like build, bro.
Yeah, he's one of
God
those players that
bless
are one
him,
of a
bro.
kind.
Bro, he came into the league as an 18-year-old, built like a grown-ass man. That's crazy. And he's
I'll give
still
him
built like a grown-ass man.
Also
I'll give him
changing
that.
basketball.
But how does that
He-
change basketball?
Like
Maybe he makes
he's
other
a-
players
he's
care
a-
about their body
he's
more.
the-
That's it.
he's the face of like a lot of things.
But is
more
that
than just
changing the
basketball.
game, though?
Schools,
Mm-hmm.
fucking politics.
Changing the
became
world.
a
He's,
billionaire.
he's past basketball, bro.
Yeah, at this point.
I mean, but that's what a lot of people do once they get to that point in their
But
career.
I ain't giving out
That's
the
what you
Nobel
got-
Peace
that's
Prize.
exactly
I'm talking about who's a GOAT.
I mean, he can.
I'm talking about who's the GOAT of basketball.
that should be part of it.
Like,
the shit that he does off the court should be.
No,
out
no,
of
no.
it.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
No, this
bro.
is
Maybe
specifically
if you do the
geared to
Hall of
basketball.
Fame
Yeah.
thing, when they do that, they be like, all right, how'd you change
But
the
if it-
community? But bro, I'm
yeah.
talking about I'm talking about
Nigga.
basketball.
Yeah, yeah.
You just said niggas is wearing Curry jerseys and shit.
Bro, I'm talking about, but Curry got low.
AI had niggas wearing braids. I mean,
But that's culture. That's culture. Though.
outside
That's
of
culture. That's not basketball. I say Curry changed the game because now not only does everyone in the league, bro, there's
Shoot threes.
no big men that play in the paint anymore.
What do you mean?
Besides a couple, there's a handful.
There's like 5 big men
Go back
in the
to the
league.
2000s. You didn't see a 7-footer outside the 3-point line.
You think that started
Now
from Curry?
Where did it start from? Don't say Dirk.
Bro,
Dirk was one
that
of a
was
kind.
not from Curry though.
Was it
Shooting
from?
threes at the rate they are
Why
shot
are
is
all
because of
seven-
Curry, but big men shooting threes is not because of Curry. That was just like another step of basket. Like that wasn't from Curry.
That
And
was
like
bad.
Dirk, bro.
Curry
I
plays a
think that
factor
broke
in
off
that.
from Curry.
That
Curry
broke
has
off
a
from Curry.
factor.
Dirk was already playing before Curry. KD,
But-
him
yeah,
being
bro,
7
Curry-
foot, being able
Curry
to
took
shoot,
players.
No, KD too.
being 7
KD
foot,
too.
But the
and
thing
shooting
is-
like that.
but the
That
thing
was
is-
not.
is it-
That wasn't Curry.
No,
Just
but
KD and Dirk.
But Curry's like performance doing that elevated that, making
Bro, you had
it more.
KD and Dirk. You still had every other center in the paint, bro. Now,
Now there's like 6 centers in the league
look
that
at
play
what's
down
his
low,
name,
heavy.
bro. My mind just went.
The rate of threes
Porzingis?
changed, but I don't.
No,
Big men shooting did
Who
not
got
come
a
from
strap
Curry,
now?
bro.
Blake Griffin?
No.
Not Blake.
Carl
Griffin.
Anthony
Who's the
Towns.
other big that?
No.
Carl Anthony Towns could shoot.
No. Brooke Lopez.
What?
How long you been in the league?
true. That is true.
How
Brook
long you
Lopez
been in
was
the
an
league?
interior
He was
player,
nice,
and then he
But
started.
that
Started
was
just
a change.
yanking threes.
I feel like that was just the next like
But why-
elevation of.
But was it alright? Here's
basketball.
my ask you.
Yeah,
Before
because-
I'm gonna ask you this: before Stephen Curry, was it okay for 7-footers to feel comfortable pulling threes?
It wasn't normal, no.
No,
But hold on,
why
hold on.
is it comfortable?
But a
But
little
you-
bit.
but you
because
said
it's
it- hold
not
on.
because of Curry.
But hold on,
As an
Zay.
NBA
Hold on.
player, what?
You just said it's because basketball evolved. It
Yeah.
evolved
Why did it
because
evolve?
of Curry.
I don't think so.
Curry had every now.
Not specifically just him, but he played the biggest factor in that.
In shooting threes for sure.
But that
But
evolved
just-
the NBA
but
as
just-
well.
it definitely
that's
did.
They all
true.
follow
It
suit.
definitely did. But just for big men in general.
If
Like,
big
I-
men can't
the
shoot,
part of the game.
they're not going to be in the game.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's why they had to develop their game.
Like
to
I
play
said though,
outside.
players like Kevin Durant being 7 foot, every other 7-footer was like, damn, he could shoot the tray ball.
But
Like,
he's
what?
just gifted, bro. He was just like that. He has the handle of a
Tim
guard.
Duncan wasn't the best 3-point shooter, but he
He
can
can
shoot
shoot.
the ball.
He can shoot the ball.
You know what I
Tim
mean?
Duncan
Just
can shoot the
shooting
ball.
big men came before a little bit before Steph Curry.
Mhm.
It definitely drove it to be like a more 3-point game, so they had to get with it.
Bro,
But
Steph Curry changed, bro.
he changed the game for sure.
He
But just
definitely
the
played a
thing,
big
Centers
part
are
of
shooting
that, for sure.
prior.
DeMarcus Cousins was doing it.
Curry was already in the league.
He was, but that was like 2015, 2016 when he was on the Kings.
Listen, the volume of threes was not okay until Curry came around.
That's
Curry
facts.
started pulling
That's
23s a game,
That's facts.
and that now made every other guard, every other forward
Yes,
start trying to do the same thing.
For sure.
Because why? Because he was winning.
for sure. But
like-
not big men and just big
They're
men.
part of that, though.
Simply
They're
big
part
men.
of
Though.
that. bro.
Other guards had to be able to shoot way better too. Other small forward
Every
shooting guards
player,
had to.
every
But big
player
men-
realized the NBA. He pushed the NBA to a 3-point league, bro.
Yeah, he did.
So, which means the centers gotta go with
But
that, bro.
not the big men though. The big
My
men didn't come from
gosh.
Curry.
So where it came from again? Remind me.
I just told you the players.
You said
You seen a
Tim
7-foot
Duncan.
black person
Tim-
come down the court, hezzy and knock down. It was like, what is
Tim
this?
Duncan from
This is
my
the
league.
greatest scorer ever because he's 7 foot and he can do that.
Did Tim Duncan not primarily play in the paint,
Yeah.
even though he could shoot?
Yeah.
Dirk
Yeah.
even didn't stand out on the 3-point line.
He didn't, but he could knock
He
it
got
down.
in the post.
But he could knock it
Did
down.
his
You had to respect their shot,
exactly.
but you had to do the same thing with Tim Duncan too if he was
That's
out
what I'm
there.
saying. But where do they primarily play?
Oh, down low.
Mid range in the post.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now every center is standing at the 3-point line or on the wing, wherever, bro, popping out to the 3-point line the whole time.
Well,
Pick and roll, pop.
I'm
third
not
pop out.
disagreeing. with
Listen,
you. I
but
know what you're trying to say. and
Even before
So you
that,
can't say
even
Tim
before,
Duncan and Dirk are the reason why they're
No,
making
I'm
threes,
not
'cause they
saying
didn't
that.
play like that.
even
No.
before
They didn't play like that. So how could they make them do that?
even before that, big men were literally able to stand in the paint because they weren't even shooting mid ranges. So I feel like it just all evolved slowly.
What brought them out from the post to mid range to what brought them out to the 3-point line?
No, so
What-
Start
what
before
big
that.
man?
Start
What big
before
man?
that.
What big
Start,
man?
start before that. What brought them from only doing layups to the mid range? Who did that?
Big man, I'm gonna say Dirk.
Dirk, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, all that.
Kevin
right?
Garnett, yeah.
So it just all got pushed back, like. But it was the 3-point line wasn't from Kevin Durant. It was just the evolvement of what bigs had to do.
Yeah,
bro.
that's what you're saying.
You know what? Like
because the league was moving to a 3-point league.
And that was
And why was it moving
primarily
to a
because of
3-point
Curry.
league? Stephen Curry.
for sure.
Exactly.
That it's not,
That's
it's
it.
not, you
That's
said-
it.
that's
For sure. That's all we needed. We needed that for
but
sure.
just big men in general. The whole league, yes, but big men was.
But it
a
was
little bit-
primarily
it was
because
before that though. KD was already
it was before
doing
that, but now it's at a larger impact because of Stephen Curry.
for sure. I said that 5
Okay,
times.
that's it. That's done. There's nothing more to say about it.
Take big men out.
Take him out.
Take Draymond out. Draymond.
Listen.
Draymond. I can't speak.
What we got next?
Listen,
Yeah, what's next?
this is one that the best performance ever in a basketball game. What is the best performance
Bro,
ever?
there's so many, bro.
There's a lot.
That's too much to even think
There's-
about.
My hair.
Best performance ever.
I tell you what came to mind first when you said that.
What?
Kobe 81.
The T-Mac,
13
Oh.
points.
13 points
Yeah.
in 10 seconds.
Nah, that is tough.
That is
but I don't
ridiculous.
think it's a full length.
Okay, so like, okay.
I,
mean,
thought
that
Kobe
could be-
81, but he was taking crazy shots.
He was.
He was, I watched.
You want to know what I thought? Because I watched it with my eyes too.
Oh, the LeBron. Are you gonna say LeBron against Pistons?
No, I didn't watch that with my eyes. That wasn't
Oh.
crazy though.
That was nuts. The last 20, 25 points.
When he had 51 on the Warriors, most points, most assists, most rebounds also.
That's when they had the.
Granted, they lost that
They
game,
lost
but
that
he
game.
still had 51. He was seeing red, bro.
I get it. I mean,
He
that's
also
up
had
there.
10 fucking assists and 12 rebounds with it.
I do remember that game.
And it was on one of the better teams ever. But that's just me. What do y'all think?
There's so many great performances.
See, like,
Steph Curry and Madison
Jimmy
Square
Butler
Garden.
51.
oh my god. Honestly, though, you guys might think I'm crazy. One of them, Derrick Rose's 50-point game, coming back.
The one he had on the Knicks was it Knicks or
No,
That was another
Timberwolves?
game.
The one-
He did play
Timberwolves.
good.
He was getting buckets. That
He
game.
did play good. That's
Yeah.
like a survivor story right there.
It is.
That is, bro. After all
I
those
feel like
injuries,
that is
to be able to
definitely-
know how hard it is to drop 50 points in the NBA.
And then to do it when both your legs is fucked
That
up.
is definitely one of them.
Bro, I hyperextended my leg and
And it
I
felt
really
crazy.
felt
No, I did that
couldn't
too.
do nothing.
Bro, I hyperextended my leg at practice, bro. I kid you not. It took 2.5 weeks to feel like normal.
Imagine
I'm like, bro.
tearing your shit, bro.
Like,
Multiple
over-
times. Both knees.
It'd still be, bro. I respect it.
Exactly.
Because to want
That
to be
is-
able to wake up and be like, damn, I'm gonna,
even though-
I'm gonna go play basketball.
even though-
fuck that.
Even though it was regular season, that is one of, like, because Derrick Rose is one of my favorite players growing up.
Yeah,
And-
until you went to the T-Wolves, right?
huh?
No, I was just asking.
And then, but yeah.
Why,
That was
hold on,
definitely-
time out. Why'd you
I
say
started
that?
asking.
Why'd you say that like you wasn't a Bulls fan too before?
I was a
Yeah.
Butler fan.
Shut the fuck up.
he was a
Anyways,
Butler
yo, hold on.
Bro,
But
I've
yeah,
never
one of
been a
those,
Timberwolves
and
fan
then
in my life.
even though the T-Mac and 13 points in 10 seconds, I put that up there too. Even though it was in a full game, that is crazy.
That is
tough.
crazy.
But I
Bro.
feel like the performance has to be from start.
I mean, but I'm pretty sure the rest of the game was good too. Like, he's not just scored. That was it. Like, I'm
no, it
pretty
wasn't
sure.
just the 13.
But
But they
still.
were also down. No, it was. I don't know.
But still, 13 points. You know how hard that is? Niggas can't even do that shooting by themselves.
It's hard, bro, but I feel like it was so rushed, bro, that like when you're in a zone, like
He was seeing red.
that's what I'm saying. Whereas like a whole game, bro,
Imagine a
you got
but
halftime,
I'm just saying,
timeout,
I'm just-
I got another
throwing
one.
you off.
But
all
I'm
that.
just
Which I
saying.
know I'm a LeBron fan, but I'm not saying just because it's
Oh
LeBron.
my god.
Listen, he had some great. The Celtics performance putting up 48. He was shooting he shot like 50% that game. What was it? Game 6. Y'all don't remember that game?
Bro,
I don't.
The
I
game
don't.
6 when he
Here's the
versus
thing, we're
Boston
bringing
and he
all
had
these
48.
but Kobe has like
He
the
scored
team-
40
you have to
points
play
on
games
every
in
team in the
Detroit.
NBA besides the Lakers.
he gave everyone 40, bro. And then-
Well, they were ass.
It doesn't matter.
What?
They were
40,
terrible.
bro. 40 points on
Yeah,
every
say-
single team in the
Yeah, that's
NBA
OD.
but your own. That's
OD.
nuts.
That is
That's
OD.
a Brady stat.
I think the Jazz were like the last team, and then he did it.
And then
in
he
his
did
last
it.
game.
Yeah, that
Yeah, they're
game
the
also.
last
six
Kobe's last game, one of the best ever.
Even though he
Even
was
though he was
taking
chucking-
the craziest,
even
bro,
though he was chucking
he's
more
so
like
and
a-
then he won. If he would have lost, I'd be like, all right, that was
Yeah.
kind of ass.
Nah, that's true.
Yeah.
He won the game, so it's like
And
It wasn't
he's
efficient.
old.
I feel like it was just like one of the best ways to go out.
Yeah,
That
that's
was.
one of the greatest
That's
performances.
still
60 points at 40 years old.
60 at 40
He
is
shot
crazy.
50 shots.
I don't care.
He
do
did shoot
that.
50.
He could do
He could
that.
do that. And I love that game. But
That's
he
what I'm
shot
saying.
50 shots and
But
had
he
60.
won.
But he
But
won.
he won.
But the better
See, a win
performances
is a
has
win.
to be like
But there's so many.
efficient,
The thing
you
is,
know what I
there's
mean?
so many.
There
There's
is a lot.
so many.
Curry when he had 54 at Madison Square Garden.
When Klay Thompson
That was
fucking
crazy.
scored, when he hit,
14 threes.
14 threes with 3 dribbles.
They made a
That
whole
was one of the best
they made a
performances
whole
ever.
commercial.
That was a, who was telling me that Momo?
What?
Bro, Momo was acting like, I think it was Momo, acting like anybody could do that.
No.
He said, bro, that's not impressive, bro. He does no dribble moves, blah, blah, blah. He just shoots.
That sounds like something Bobo would say.
He had 60, bro.
Wait,
But it was
Hold
the
on.
Kings.
it don't
All right, Shava. So, what do you think is the greatest performance ever?
I was gonna say Antetokounmpo
Which one?
when he had wasn't this season. It was last season playoffs. I think he had like 40. I don't even remember what stat, how much he had, but he had like 40 something points with some other rebounds and bad assists. I don't remember. But it was something crazy.
That was the worst description of a game I ever
Imagine trying to say that was the best performance.
That was bad.
I don't remember what he had. He had like
All I know is he went crazy. That's all I know.
That
He
went
was
crazy.
in the finals to finish off the Suns. He had like 45.
It went crazy.
But
Did he have 50 something and something?
Just tell me, bro.
That wasn't a
Tell
bad
me, bro. That's your top game, bro. You tell me.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna give it out the exact stats.
listen, why are you doing that, man? Let's just switch roles.
Yeah, because that was
I got a
bad.
question.
That boy is crazy over here, man. That's it.
I got a question. It's not sports related. Do you think robots are gonna take over the world?
To what
Soon.
extent?
To an extent?
To what? Yeah.
Oh, to what extent?
Yeah.
Bro, I think it's gonna get a point, bro, where they're, you know how we control robots and technology right now?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna get to a point where they're the ones controlling us.
No, I don't think he's gonna get.
I don't
that.
think
Not
it.
gonna happen.
Bro, watch, bro.
Bro,
What
I
do you
watched
mean
this
they're
documentary,
controlling us?
bro.
Wait, what do you mean they're controlling us? You gotta explain
Like-
that part too.
because we're not no
Like-
fucking.
like,
what's
They're
that?
gonna be like walking in line.
Like, you watch Terminator?
Robots is on
You
the
watch
side.
Terminator? You watch Terminator? It's about to be us, bro.
Nah. So the thing is, like,
We're about to be the robots. We're gonna be working like,
for someone that was like,
No,
and it's like either do that or they're gonna kill us, bro.
no.
Swear to God, bro. All right.
Who's
I
gonna,
watched 2
who's gonna
documentaries.
create them?
The thing is that.
Bro, Elon Musk doing this shit
But
right
hold
now.
on,
So
no,
we
hold
need
on,
to
no.
villain
You
to
So,
know, he work at Best Buy. You know what?
no, I fucking
He
went to
knows
school
his
for computer
technology
science.
stuff.
Go.
The way they code robots is not like a fucking like the robots they code the robot like the people, the one that look like humans and shit. Those robots, there's a fucking kill switch if that
Okay.
shit gets out of hand.
Mhm.
Literally.
But
Done.
here's the thing: money. Right? Every company wants.
But
to,
the thing is, those robots that are in those buildings are just
I'm not
arms
talking
and
about
shit.
just robots. I'm talking about everything as a whole, technology as a whole, like
I don't think
artificial intelligence,
Well, our AI is already at it's like the highest point it's ever been. I don't think it's gonna.
and it's gonna keep.
It's
going,
gonna keep
bro.
going, but
That shit's gonna be smarter than the human mind.
it already is.
Exactly, bro. We're hit. Bro.
I mean, it's
over.
been that way since the first computer was
So
made.
that's what I'm saying. What's keeping it like
At
some
bay?
type of- Yeah.
People not wanting to get controlled by robots.
But here's the problem. That's what I'm telling you. I'm getting what you're saying. No one wants that to happen, bro. But the problem with these companies, bro, everyone's selfish
It's money.
for money, bro.
Absolutely. And they don't want to pay
Everyone
people.
wants the biggest, the baddest, the fastest.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whatever it is, robot, drone, whatever
I
the
get
fuck it is, bro. And then it's gonna get to a point where it's gonna get out of control. Because at the end of the day, money ruins everything, bro.
I get it. I get
Look
where
at
you're
us
coming
now,
from.
bro. The reason why we are, bro, it's not because we're running out of gas or we're running out of
It's 'cause
whatever.
money,
It's
yeah,
because they're
greed.
trying to run it up.
Greed. It's just greed, bro.
Greed.
They're
Absolutely.
like, oh, we could get them for $5-6 a gallon. Let's do
Greed
it.
for everything.
We gave you that $1,400 stimmy. Yeah, we're getting it right back. bro.
Exactly.
They got
But
fucking blood. bro.
robots are not. I don't know.
You
Remember,
watched the
hold on.
Elon Musk,
Remember-
Joe Rogan shit. He even
Yes.
said it. Elon Musk said it. He said,
Elon Musk does a lot of crazy shit though.
but he said that's
There's a lot
why
of
that
people that are
hyperlink
good,
shit.
He's just a nerd with money.
Bro, very smart nerd, bro.
Yeah,
He's
absolutely.
I mean, nerds aren't smart though.
He's an OD nerd. He might be the top nerd, bro.
He is the top.
He's the
nerd.
top nerd for sure.
But like, if you like,
no, he's not. He's just the most
he's
known
cool,
nerd
bro.
At the
Yeah.
same time, there's a lot of motherfucking nerds in this world, bro.
He's the richest.
That too.
Jeff Bezos ain't a nerd. He's just.
he just got he was
He
in the
started
Did
selling
they
Amazon.
really go to the moon? Or wherever
Huh?
they went? Did they really go?
Oh, here we go. Oh,
Did they really
here
go to
we
space?
go. I got one.
I'm
For you.
asking you a question.
I got one.
Bro,
Did they
answer
really
the
go to space?
question.
Like,
Oh,
wait.
I forgot
Bro,
about
Shema
what
loves-
you think about that.
Shema loves
Yo,
the
Wait,
funniest shit
Shema,
ever.
what do you think before
No,
I ask?
you asked him.
Shema said,
I
wanna hear a
honestly want
crazy
to know.
statement?
I don't know.
Hold on.
But I want him to answer first.
Want to hear
I'm
a crazy
asking
statement?
first.
Shema said,
Bro, I hear crazy.
we were talking about why we
Why
have.
you love bringing up
Can I-
statements?
can I talk?
Answer
Can
the
I talk?
question.
Can I talk? So we were talking about moon and Mars and all that shit. And Shema was like, bro, why haven't we gone to the moon since we went? Because he's saying Shema
Yeah,
says we never went to the moon, which, all right, we never went to the moon. So he says, bro,
Why haven't we gone back?
I said it's stupid expensive. Like, it's not worth it for the government to fund a
Because it's a
program like
big
that.
dust rock.
And this man said, "Whoa, there's so many millionaires in the world. Why doesn't Michael Jordan just pay to go to the moon?"
I did not say that.
He said some. You said some shit like that. You said some. You said why don't the million? You said I was there. Hold on, I was there.
Michael Jordan just paid.
No.
Yes,
That's what I said.
You didn't say exactly Michael Jordan. You said why don't the billionaires and shit
put money together?
He said Michael Jordan. I said
Mike.
he made
Michael Jordan.
bro. Where did everything?
He's not worried about space, bro.
Exactly, bro.
Bro, there's literally.
Second of all, he doesn't even have the money to do it. We googled how much it costs.
Like
it's like 50 billion.
No, it's like $1 trillion.
Like, bro.
So this is my question.
Bro.
So how did they have the money to do that
Because
in the 60s?
Bro, what are you talking about? The government
I asked you
funded
a question.
it. NASA is government
So where did they
funded.
get that money from?
The
They
government.
print money.
The government just gave.
So
How
what?
much we gave
They just
to,
print
to
money.
Ukraine? We just
So
threw
what?
out 50 billion or 40 billion.
So
got-
what was your reasoning for why they won't do it now?
Because the government doesn't want to fund, bro. It was I just
They
watched
stopped
the
funding NASA like
documentary.
4 or 5 years ago.
Bro, people died in was it
Multiple
two different?
people died when
multiple-
they first
they
tried
had
to
multiple
launch.
rockets
The
blow
rockets
up.
blew up.
One, they lost, I forgot how many billions of dollars, but obviously everybody died on the flight. So the government, it got to a point where it was just becoming a money pit. Like they just kept dumping money into it.
The only reason.
So they cut it. The only reason they're doing it now is because Elon Musk and what's this shit, SpaceX. They came up with a way to shoot a rocket up and
keep it in
comes
orbit.
back and lands.
Exactly.
Instead of it just blowing up and falling into outer space and losing everything, it's like a reusable rocket basically. Is why they're able to do it now.
The only
It's
reason why
still
they,
costing
I know what
crazy
Shaman's about to say about why they did it in the first place, or and why they don't go back, is literally because it was a space race. There was an entire
with Russia.
a few fucking years on who can make it to the moon first. U.S., China, and Russia. And once we went to the moon and realized, oh, this shit's just a big ass ball of dust in a sense. What's the point of going back?
That's dumb as hell. Then they had no purpose. Then
They didn't know. They didn't know.
Purpose was, we trying to say
It's
we
a
were the
power.
first.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a power. It's to
That's
show
stupid.
power. Same thing with the nukes. Why do you think everybody trying to make the biggest nuke? Bro,
That's dumb.
everyone has a nuke that could
They
wipe
were-
planet Earth clean.
They're worried about the wrong thing.
They
Exactly.
are worried about the wrong things, but that's what they do. They worry about the wrong
So,
things.
but do y'all know that NASA initially their purpose was to search the ocean?
Yes.
Yeah.
So why did that change?
'Cause they're
Can you
both-
guys tell me that?
What do you mean why it changed?
Why did that purpose change? Why did that objective change?
Because the space race, everybody changed
That-
and
exactly.
wanted to go to the
So why not go back now with the
That's what they're doing now.
technology we have?
That's what they're.
No, they're
well,
not.
not to the moon.
They're trying to go to
No.
Mars because
Searching-
they know Earth eventually.
He's saying
Searching
why
the
they not
ocean.
trying to-
They are. They're discovering more oceans
Because
now than they
this is a
would
priority,
before.
Of course they are, but they're not putting.
Because you know how much
they're not putting
okay.
all their.
it's a lot harder to get in, like with the amount of pressure that's in the ocean. There's not materials like suited enough to that. It's hard. It's
Plus,
probably
it's
more
just, like,
expensive.
the main purpose, like
That doesn't. Nah.
Like,
Bro.
bro, Earth.
That don't make sense.
Our Earth, we obviously don't know.
It's hard. The equipment's are fine. It's harder.
No,
So
to
basically,
make-
what you're saying,
to suit that
the
pressure.
material.
the material
That's
strong enough to possibly search the ocean.
Yes,
It's harder to get than material to go out of space.
because all they're really using is just metal and rocket fuel to get to.
All you have to worry about in space is friction, really,
Exactly.
from the atmosphere.
Yeah, when you're
There's
breaking
zero
the
gravity,
atmosphere.
bro. It's not like there's a ton of
When you
pressure.
have
Yeah, I know that.
pressure in the
Where
ocean,
you have a whole ocean. If you're like 2,000 feet down, bro, that's
like
all the way to the
even
water.
when you're in the
It's
pool and you go all the way down
Nah,
to the
I
bottom, you
understand that.
feel the
I
pressure.
understand that.
Imagine that.
But what I'm saying, but what I'm
Imagine
saying is,
2,000 feet down.
No, I get that.
Bro,
I
that
get
shit
that.
hurts my
But what
fucking
I'm
ear.
saying is,
boils because the pressure is
what
so
I'm
high.
saying is the technology
But-
and all the stuff we have now. There's probably stuff that we don't even
Of
know about,
course, the
but
government
stuff that
hides
scientists know
Absolutely.
that they could use to bypass stuff like that. Don't you think?
Bypass.
Bypass.
When I say
a
bypass, I mean
problem?
like have something where that wouldn't be a factor, where the pressure of the water won't.
Yeah,
be
they find a way
That's
to
what I'm
find like
saying.
the suits that
No,
found
they have so there is submarines that went to the bottom of the ocean, but from what they've seen
Man
originally is literally like you can only see so far, and from what they've seen, they've found new like life species and shit, like like fishes and shit, but it's
Nothing
just
crazy.
it's nothing.
But that's the
it's-
main purpose, bro. Like, we know Earth is eventually gonna run out, bro, right?
No,
No. Oh my.
I said no because I think that's a lot.
Not in our lifetime. Not in our
Definitely not in our
lifetime.
lifetime.
The sun, bro, one, global warming is gonna happen. Like, and it might not even be human caused. Like, bro, Earth, if you look at history,
Things
it
degrade over
constantly
time.
changes, bro. Plates are constantly shifting. The atmosphere is constantly changing. It's gonna get super hot, super cold. Ice ages are gonna happen. So Earth isn't forever sustainable, bro. So they're like, all right, why don't we put all our money and effort to go into another planet?
He is a lion, though.
I'm right.
I'm laughing because he's looking at me, so I was looking back at him.
Bro, so they're like, why not put all our money towards maybe a different planet where we could start fresh?
That's why they're
not
spending.
in our life. It's not gonna happen.
It's definitely not gonna happen in our lifetime. But that's why they're trying to
I don't think it's
figure
ever
out.
gonna happen.
Well, when do y'all think it's really gonna happen though?
I think 100 years from now.
I don't think it's
You
ever
think
gonna happen.
100?
Yeah.
Wait,
That we get to Mars? I think that we start going to Mars.
100 years where the Earth is not livable
Oh,
anymore.
No. That's thousands of years.
So how can they predict that?
Thank you.
Patterns and
Thank you.
Like how can you
change.
predict it's not
And that's
livable?
that's
100
and that be the
million years
argument I had with these dudes. How do y'all put that
Look at
much
history.
How do y'all
History.
put that much?
Everything's
But
going up.
you took math class, right? You know patterns, how things happen over time.
Nobody's denying that shit.
Look at history.
But that's what they
Everything
do.
goes up, bro.
There's literally people that sit at a desk and fucking figure out numbers.
It's all they do.
So
Literally,
you're gonna put all your what's the word? Belief into solely numbers? Is that what you're doing?
It's history, bro. It's based on things that have already happened. They take temperatures over 100 years, bro, and they compare them to today. Bro, we're going up. Everything is going up. Carbon dioxide going up.
literally everything is
Temperature
going up.
going up.
Gas.
Glaciers getting smaller.
Gas.
Water getting warmer, bro.
Gas is going
The
up.
water's rising. Gas prices.
That has
bro,
nothing
what
to do
the
with-
fuck
You're
is it
saying
talking
everything's
about?
going
You're
up.
not answering my
I thought we're
question.
just saying
literally-
everything's
The ocean,
going up. Gas is
sea-
going
Hold on,
up.
hold on.
raising.
Chill.
Bro,
Chill.
Those are all answers. You're right.
New York's
Glaciers
gonna
and
eventually
shit
be
are
underwater.
freezing.
That's what I'm saying.
Where are you trying? Where are you
Like,
trying?
how can you determine 100 million years from now?
Bro, no, that's an estimate.
It's an
That's-
estimate.
that's
No,
my
I'm saying like
estimate.
a high number like
But-
that. 'cause
but it's
obviously
an
far-
estimate.
I don't know.
It's obviously
they're
far-
mathematicians. They
literally
it's a-
people that are live, breed, fucking math. That's all they know, and that's what they do. They get paid to fucking
They
figure
crunch
out.
all the numbers.
They crunch
from
the
the
numbers
history and they
together.
try to project
Exactly.
when it will get too bad. I don't know if it's accurate or I don't know if it's that's what
exactly. It's
I
just
just
an
know
estimate. It's not.
I'm not
It's not. It's not like this is gonna happen in 1,000 years or whatever numbers they're getting. It's just what
Yeah,
they.
the way that,
just
but the
what
thing
they
is,
think.
no.
I don't think
The
it's
way
based off of numbers.
Can
It's
you
just
agree
what
it's
they
like
think.
determine that it's
Well, can
gonna
you agree it's gonna happen?
What?
That eventually there's gonna become a time when Earth is not gonna be
sustainable.
No,
to live.
I
I
can't
don't
say
agree
it's
to
gonna
that.
happen
I
either.
don't agree to that.
ever.
I don't
You
think
think
so.
it's
the
gonna
way
last forever?
the way
Not
that
forever, but
if shit
That's
doesn't
what I'm
change,
saying.
hold on. If shit doesn't change the way we're polluting the earth,
Bro,
we're
we're
good. It's
overpopulating
crazily.
and with
pollution,
pollution's up.
fuck
The
everything.
sea level continues to rise. Earth,
Bro.
the land is just gonna get smaller.
For example,
and smaller and
no
smaller.
exaggeration.
Didn't they say the Earth was already gonna?
It is, bro. They
Yeah.
said New York, Louisiana's.
You know-
That's just below sea level.
How does that even make sense? How is land up below sea level?
That's why
But
when
didn't
it
they already
gets
say
stormed,
Earth,
everything
like
floods.
everything's gonna end? Didn't they already say that before?
Well,
Like 2012.
But that was
That was
other shit.
that was.
What did you just say?
That was a
about
movie,
What
but-
you just say about Louisiana?
that is below sea level right now.
No, you said something else after that.
That every time they get a bad storm or like Hurricane Katrina,
Mhm.
everything floods and
Floods.
gets
Well-
destroyed because the sea level is below.
Well,
it.
I heard of the whole situation. The whole situation with Hurricane Katrina is that they have these dams down in Louisiana.
because it's up below the sea
below
level.
sea level.
Let me talk.
They gotta hold the water back.
Let me talk. They said I've
know
heard.
exactly what
I
he's
don't know if
gonna
it's
say.
true.
I already know what
It's
he's gonna
just what's the word?
I already know what he's gonna
George
say.
Bush opened it.
I thought.
Someone-
conspiracy.
Someone opened it.
Someone
that-
opened it.
That
If you're gonna say that, just say
that they
it.
bombed it. That they bombed the walls, broke the walls, which caused that land under the sea level to
Who
flood
bombed the
out.
walls?
So it wasn't.
Who
So what
bombed
I'm
the walls?
saying is,
It wasn't natural.
it wasn't natural. It was the
Both.
dams that flooded.
Either
the,
way,
Did you forget the Category 5 hurricane that was
I'm not
fucking
saying-
shit up? You thought that didn't
they
play a
hear
role?
everything else but what.
Bro, quick question. Who bombed the wall?
I don't remember what the conspiracy theory
Who's the
said.
source, bro? Who told you that the bomb was the wall was
I
bombed?
read it somewhere.
What
I don't
books does he
remember
be fucking reading,
I
bro?
read it somewhere.
Bro, so,
But the
so
thing
you don't
is
think the
that-
Category 5 hurricane, one of the strongest ones in the world ever, played a role in those walls?
You know,
Probably
like,
did.
Florida and New Orleans are going to be underwater if the way that shit's going.
That's what
and
I'm
the
saying.
next
And guess what?
40
where
years.
do those people go? Once that shit goes underwater, where do those people go?
they move up
Migrate that.
and shit gets worse.
Shit's gonna get straight. New York City's gonna be everywhere. Bro.
So you don't think
And
places like
eventually, shit's
you don't
just
think
gonna
places like Antarctica are gonna be able to be
melted.
lived in?
It's gonna be melted.
Antarctica, you
It's gonna
can't
be
live in
melted.
it.
Not Antarctica, my bad.
Antarctica.
What's the place past Canada? Greenland?
No, people live there already, dude.
But that's what I'm saying. You don't think it's gonna be more livable where more people could live there?
I don't know. What do people live there now though?
Yeah,
So what are you saying? Like, it melts? Iceland and Greenland. They live
You do
there.
realize that Iceland is the one that has all the trees and shit, and Greenland is
the
the
snowy part.
Yes.
Nobody lives in Greenland.
Yes, they do.
Which one is the one
But-
past Canada?
Greenland is to the fucking left.
I was just clowning me for it.
No,
to the right of it.
Yeah, to the right. Greenland's to the right. It's not above Canada. It's on
So
the
what's
same
after
path.
Canada?
Fucking the North Pole.
So you don't think the North Pole is going to be livable?
It's because
it's
it's
ice.
a glacier. It's ice.
Isn't there people that live in the North Pole now?
Yeah,
Yes, and there's people that live in the South Pole.
But there's
it's like you have to stay
fucking,
inside.
you literally have to stay inside. You
Yeah,
can't
it's like
go outside.
negative.
Yeah.
I seen a
They
TikTok.
come outside
it's
and they're like this.
The thing, literally, it's called Antarctica or whatever. North Pole is permafrost, and over time, it's going to melt because temperatures are rising.
Yes.
Wait, does that make it livable?
No,
Yeah.
because it's a glacier. It's ice.
So
Ice
imagine-
doesn't melt into land.
There's nothing beneath it but water. It's a glacier on top of water.
Exactly.
Once it melts,
Do you
it
think-
becomes water, and the water just gets higher. Bro.
Do you think there's eventually going to be some type of invention where you could live on water? What? What are you laughing at?
Bro, it's not like Long Island Sound, bro, where like there's no waves. Like if you go onto the open ocean, bro, that shit is moving, bro.
all the time.
But
That's
I
a
get
boat.
that.
That's what you call a boat.
Listen, I get that, but these times there's people coming up with all types of
So,
inventions, bro.
you're talking-
A
so-
guy's making water out of air. So you can't tell me you seen that, right?
H2O,
yeah,
oxygen,
oxygen.
hydrogen.
Put it together.
You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
Y'all didn't see that? I thought y'all
The
Shema.
guy taking water. What do you mean?
Shema,
Are
you
you
know
talking
what
about the water fueled cars?
Shema,
No.
you know what
there was a guy
condensation is?
making water from literally out of.
You
He
know-
has this whole big ass machine.
You know what condensation is?
I do.
That's what he's
there's
doing.
water in the, there's water
There's
in the air.
water
right
in the
now.
air. Like
Right
in
now,
this
in
room,
this-
Yeah,
there's
I know
water.
that. But he's taking all those atoms and
That's been
molecules down
done
to a.
years
But
ago.
he's doing it instantly, is what I'm saying. All right, that's not what we're talking about. What I'm
Yo, I
saying
have a
is,
question.
no, shut up. What I'm saying is, there's so much different inventions coming out nowadays that
Okay.
you don't know, like in
Hear me out.
500
Hear me
years
out.
or 100 years, what could
Hear me
be
out, hear me out,
used
hear me
to.
out.
Bomb the walls.
Hear me
There
out.
definitely will be other things
Hold on,
that we could
yes,
use.
but hear me out.
Obviously,
There's submarines that are designed, to pretty much live in the water, right?
submarines can't live.
Well, but there's people that live in them, and what happens when they run out of food? How many people are you going to actually fit in a submarine? Are you going to make a cruise ship submarine? In a sense,
Honestly, don't know what you're asking.
bro, you said
you
there's
back
going to be an
up? I can't
invention. There's going to be an invention that where people
No,
can live on the
I
water.
didn't say there is. I'm saying there's a possibility.
Yeah,
It's a possible. I agree. It's a possibility.
It is it's
I don't know how that's gonna work.
yeah, because
Because the ocean is crazy.
It is,
bro.
right?
You get
It's-
one storm, bro, you're gonna get
you're going to get
15,
fucked.
20-foot waves, bro. That's true.
You're going to get fucked.
So I don't know how you could build structure, especially how deep the ocean is.
I didn't say nothing about structures. I just
So
said
you're
it's
saying
gonna
a boat.
be-
You're saying
there-
live on a boat.
What I'm
That's
saying
it.
is
It's
a
not structure, it's
possibility.
a boat.
What I'm saying is a possibility they could make something. I don't know what it could be.
For
but
billions,
something.
For
trillions
how
of
many people?
How many people?
I don't know. You never. I don't know. I'm just giving out possibilities. That's all I'm
Like it's
doing.
talking
Yeah, I have a
about-
question. So we was talking about space, right?
Yeah. But I still never answered my question.
What was
Did
the
they
question?
He's not
really
gonna
go?
answer.
What was your question?
Jeff
He's not
Bezos,
gonna
did
answer
they
it.
really go? That was the first
I think
question
so.
I
Yeah.
asked.
Yeah.
Wait, like on the moon? They didn't land on the moon. They went into the
just
space.
They went to space and they went to the space station.
Yeah,
Shit that just orbits in space.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
They didn't go on. They didn't land on the moon.
You think you could fuck in space?
It's
No.
very hard because you're floating.
I feel like they could, but yeah.
Unless you latch yourself onto
Yeah.
something.
Because they showed the
Yeah.
video, because I was watching the space shit. This is what I'm talking about. I was watching the space shit, and they're showing how they exercise, how they
Yeah.
use the bathroom.
Bro,
I'm
their
like-
toothpaste, literally they
I'm
squeeze their
like-
toothpaste
Yeah,
and then they
folks.
grab the toothbrush and then put it on.
And I'm like, bro, I know they be fucking up there, but I'm like, how?
Bro,
How
you have
would-
to strap yourself down.
Think about it though. They're up there for like, I think the lady said she was up there for 2
Yeah, you're
years.
up there for a long time.
You're not gonna fuck for 2 years.
I mean, if you can't, you can't. You know
There's
what I
no
mean?
way, bro.
Like, niggas have to get, you gotta get right somehow.
But then, all right, I don't want to get too
Yeah.
graphic.
But if you
But
latch,
then, all right, after you, I don't want to get too
Yeah,
graphic.
shut up.
That is-
Shit
We're
could be
done.
flowing.
That shit just out here, man.
Shit could be flowing. We gotta get
Anyway,
someone. If I'm
anyway.
just chilling in my shit, it's just, like,
That's
yo,
crazy.
who in here wilding? Give me time.
do you really think you could?
I think you could.
You
bro.
100%
I believe
could.
You could. Bro.
You just gotta latch yourself down because you like floating.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
Like,
like
come on.
strap yourself sling like a
But don't you
Velcro.
think?
That's how they sleep though.
But don't you think you can do a lot of more while about floating?
You say freaky, yo.
Shabbat is freaky. Yo.
You saying gravity be holding you back type shit?
Huh?
Gravity be holding you back
No.
type shit? Huh?
But I'm saying,
get your freak on.
all I'm saying is think about it. You're floating. You're in space.
You're floating.
Yeah. Don't you think you could possibly do?
You probably get some
More?
crazy positions off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But the
the
thing
way-
is how you stay connected. Because, like,
How can you keep the
you
motion
get some
going?
Yeah, that's
It's gonna be
I see what you're
slow.
saying.
It's not gonna be slower.
That's what you're saying.
It's literally gonna be slow motion. Everything without gravity is slow motion.
Will you even feel anything?
I'm
You
not-
feel?
You do
I'm
feel
not
in
gonna lie.
space. You feel in space.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why would you not be? able
I don't
to
know.
float?
I've never been in space.
Because
though.
I mean, but that's all nerves. That has nothing. Like it's not like your nerves are shut down in space. You're just
Motion
floating.
can't be slow forever, bro. Then I was just
That shit-
Let's pick the pace up a little bit, bro. Like, come on. I'm not even gonna
Grab
grab
onto
Wait,
a
that's a
handle.
good question. You can't move fast while you're floating. Like you can't.
Well, you
like
don't.
when they're
Nothing to
floating,
push
they
off.
can't go like this.
If you push off of something, yeah.
You could go like
It's not
that.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But like your
It's-
body is constantly
Just moving.
Okay.
It has no
there's
control.
nothing to push
Okay.
off.
Unless like
That's
you
why
kick
it's-
off of something like in a pool in a sense, but you don't
It's
even
like
like
you're in a pool,
I see what you're
but
saying.
like
But,
no.
like,
That's why
no
they practice
resistance.
in a pool, right? They practice
They
before
practice
they
in
go
a
up in a
pool.
pool, right?
Yeah, but like there's no resistance. So imagine just like woo, just floating.
And they sleep floating.
No, they strap themselves down in like a cabin.
Didn't DDG go to space?
Tight ass. Oh, do you really think? I feel like he didn't. Bro.
Nah, I think that was a simulation thing. He was able to.
I think they just filmed
rent
that
out
shit.
for the-
Bro, do you really think he went to space, bro?
Because DDG is the biggest capper I know.
Oh,
He was a
yeah.
promo.
Definitely did
Yeah,
not go to
facts.
space.
He does a lot of scripts.
He does. He be selling his jewelry
Would
back.
you ask-
He
yo.
renting his shit. It's smart, but like
It is smart, bro. It is.
I don't know.
What
Hey, man.
if, say this wouldn't happen, but say like they came up with a thing because they're doing space flight things where you could. It's like an experience where you could pay to.
You
To
get
go
you
to the-
get like on the I think it's a stratosphere, like the part of the atmosphere that's like right at the tip before you actually are in space.
You get to go.
You
there.
get high as fuck and then you come back down.
I seen
Would you
Epcot
do that?
got a ride
I
like
would.
that.
That would be pretty
I
cool.
think I would do that, bro.
That's pretty dope.
To see the whole world, see Earth. Like you'd be able to look.
You're
down
pretty
and
much
see
looking at Earth. Yeah,
Remember the guy that jumped from the atmosphere?
yeah, on a hot air balloon.
That was tough.
That was
He
insane.
passed out.
Yeah, you're gonna pass out in the middle of the air.
Jesus.
That was tough.
Yeah, the amount of force that you're feeling, bro. Like if you do that, like jumping from space, you're like, well,
Bro, did he have to wear some special?
he
suit?
did. They custom made a suit for him.
I say because
It was a Red Bull event. Actually, Red Bull did it.
Red Bull was crazy. Bro.
I'm scared of heights. I'll never do that.
You want skydive?
Nah.
We got to get Shema skydiving.
Why wouldn't you skydive, bro? That's tough.
Bro, if this channel, when this channel hits 100K, you gotta go skydive.
That's
I'm
here to
gonna do
here
it.
first.
I'm gonna do
100K.
it.
This channel,
Shema's going skydiving.
Alright, that's
I'll
a
go
good
with
deal.
you.
I like that.
100K.
you gotta do it though.
Like you have to.
You have to lock that in.
100K.
100K. Shema go skydiving.
Shema jump.
Alright, first explain to me what the experience is like.
I didn't
Bro,
do it on my birthday,
You
bro.
jump out of a
But it was
plane,
too windy.
bro. Hold on.
Which is crazy.
They
but
canceled my first day.
It was
Yeah.
too windy.
Yeah, I got lucky.
Because
I
of
didn't,
parachute.
I didn't even realize that wind played a part
Oh,
until
absolutely.
I
You gonna be.
Exactly. It made mad sense. It made sense.
Bro,
That's why I was
You was tight at first, like
Yes.
damn.
Yeah.
You're
it's
like,
too windy. Like it
Shema.
might pick up later. Like just pop it.
Shema, you literally you go up and they tell you, all right, we're gonna climb another 2,000 feet. Get ready.
Mm-hmm.
You get up. It feels like it's 10 seconds, but you're really flying for like 10 minutes.
bro, feels long.
It's yeah. Well, it depends. Like for you, you're scared of heights, so it's like
Yeah,
it's gonna feel like
anxiety.
3
You
hours
just
for you.
lock it in, bro.
Hello.
And then you strap onto the guy that is jumping out with you,
Yeah.
and they
He
open the
already
door.
knock out like that.
You
You know how he get.
yeah, they open the door, gust of wind, smack in the face, and you're jumping. Because there's
they
no
tell
going,
you-
there's no
they
going
tell
back.
you to lean
You
back.
been on a plane?
Yeah.
There's no.
Imagine jumping off that.
There's
shit.
no.
not as high.
You're not as high. You're not as
Nah,
high.
you're
You're not as
probably
high.
You're not
You're
as
nowhere
high.
near as
No,
high.
You're not as high.
But
You're
bro-
like right above the clouds. You're like in the clouds.
Yeah, pretty much. You jump and like
You
you're
just lean
going through a
back, bro,
cloud.
and they jump out with you, bro, and you just.
I'm free.
So do you jump out like
No,
You don't jump.
No,
They
you
tell you just lean
and
back,
they lean forward.
and
You
they
lean back,
push
they
you out.
lean forward.
And then
Because if you go out like
you grab,
this,
you grab
you're
on
getting like
Oh.
imagine sticking your head out of the car
They
window.
so you go,
Basically.
so basically you go out backwards.
No.
No, they're just
You-
making sure you don't. They tell you lean back so you don't
Oh,
go
they tell you.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, you lean back like
And
this.
they control you basically. Like they
Oh.
push you out the plane.
Exactly.
Arms up, legs up.
There was a dude that came to my job that like he's an instructor for it, and he said he jumps out of plane like 12 times a day.
Yeah, well, I've seen videos.
They be doing flips and shit.
Yeah, and then once you pull the chute, it's like
the chute. No, the chute is like when it first hits, like when you get the resistance, like it like knocks you back.
How long are you just free
Mine
falling?
was I think
I don't even
free falling. Oh, you're not free fall.
You're not free falling.
Longer than the free fall.
Yeah.
Free fall is probably
like first
a
10
minute?
seconds.
No, it's like a minute.
Oh,
yeah, you're up there for a minute.
It's like a minute, but you're probably gliding for another like 5, 6.
Yeah, you're up. You're in the air for a long time. Like, because you got to think about it. It takes.
But a minute feels long when you're flying like that. It's like.
But like you literally see everything. Everything just looks like squares.
It's mad. It's mad cold up there too.
It is cold. Everything
like, bro,
is squares.
85 on the ground, bro. It was freezing.
It's like
they give you a suit.
it's like 50 degrees in the air, and you got wind.
Yeah, I'm tired.
So you're gonna lock it in for the channel,
lock it in, bro.
100K.
Lock it in.
I got to.
100K.
Come on,
once this channel hit 100K, that mean we should all just jump out. I'll jump out.
I'm down again.
I'll hop out with y'all.
Come on, let's do it.
We just double that. Can we double that?
That's crazy.
I don't think there's anything I wouldn't do.
I think once
the only thing I
got to that point in my life.
The only thing I will not do.
I don't like snakes.
The only thing I will not do.
Wait. See, that's a little extreme though. Like I'm not just getting in a bath full of snakes.
No.
I'm not. I don't want.
Bro, we went fishing yesterday. I told him there was a snake next to him. And he's like, "Oh shit, where,
would you go on Fear Factor?
Fuck no.
You wouldn't go on Fear Factor?
I wouldn't. I would do anything else. You asked me, ride a boat. I said I would.
You said ride a boat.
No, you never see on ESPN late night when you wake up like 3
and then you get knocked the fuck out. Bro, they really knock it out.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I would do that.
You give me a helmet, I'll do that. I'll ride a horse. I'll do whatever.
Bro, the only thing I will not do. The only thing I will not do is bungee jump. That shit is crazy. Imagine jumping off a bridge with the shit.
I would do that.
Nah, I can't.
Almost gonna do that in Costa Rica.
I can't do that, bro.
I think I could do that,
bro.
As long as I need to make sure his equipment.
Yeah.
So why would you not do that,
bro? Because that's different, bro. Bungee jumping, bro. That's crazy.
You
literally jump off a bridge.
Yeah. And then the boat just.
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
I can't do that, bro. I like, bro. You know the ride at like Six Flags where you go all the way up and then you just drop back down. Yeah. I don't go on that ride. I hate that feeling. I hate that fucking feeling.
Wait, which one?
The
ball thing?
No, not the sky ball. Not the sky ball.
Oh, the one that just go up and down. Oh,
I just hate the feeling. I go on the ride. I just hate the feeling. I feel like bungee jump is gonna. Yeah, I just feel like the bungee jump is gonna be that same feeling. So I don't want to do it.
You don't like that feeling of just.
It just hurts in your stomach.
It hurts my stomach.
That's why I don't like roller coasters. But that's what
I love.
That's what he says. That feeling that you guys get.
You don't get it. You don't get it though. No,
you don't.
I still get it. I get butterflies, but it makes me laugh.
I mean, skydiving.
It hurts.
Come on, skydiving.
Well, it's either way. It's still
I didn't get that feeling of dropping out. You go so fast, and he told me that before. He's like, you're not gonna get that feeling of like a roller coaster when you're going like that.
Yeah.
He's like, you go so fast that you don't even feel it.
Yeah.
It's really just the anxiety. It's you being scared
to jump.
Because like, bro, you're flying when you're flying up, bro. I was terrified, bro. I'm watching them jump up. Yeah,
yes,
I don't know
bro.
why. I know
they open the windows, bro.
And the
I was in the thing, like I was watching the video, the instructions of what you gotta do, and I was just sitting there just chilling. Like I was trying to make myself
when you're in the plane.
Because I need the adrenaline. I don't need it.
It's when you're in the plane.
Adrenaline rushes
in the plane, bro.
I opened the door.
He opened the door. I was like, bro, what, bro? I'm looking down. He's like, all right, we got another 5,000 feet to go.
And then they close the door.
I said, what, bro?
I feel like I'd just be smiling.
Went back up, and the problem was, and this is the problem. I went with a group of Caucasian people, and bro, they're in there talking about regular things like yeah, I brought my dog to my grandma's, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, bro, what? I'm in here bugging. I'm like, bro, I'm about to jump out there. I'm looking out the window like, bro, why was this in my idea, bro?
So wait, hold on. Once you get up there, you can't turn back, right?
Hell no, you're in the plane. You probably could be like, nah, I ain't jumping.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna look like
no way you're gonna look like a bitch.
Because and then once he opens the door the second time, it's like this. They all start just
you gotta go.
So he's like, all right, go. So it's like, no, you don't have time to be like, no.
Because there's an area where you have to land.
So they gotta time it right.
Yeah, they time it right. So if you don't jump out,
fuck it, and then you just go, and then bro, that's the best feeling after though.
When you land, bro, it's like the ground feels like holy shit.
Yeah, bro, that shit's crazy.
But
I don't know.
It is
really not a lot of things I won't do, bro.
You know I was stranded on the boat today.
I won't do that.
What?
Stranded on
Well,
the
no,
boat.
I didn't try to be stranded on the boat.
Yo,
Shit,
when we going fishing again?
bro, the shit start and run like I was supposed to.
It's not
How are
right.
you stranded on the boat?
Bro,
It's just
we
not
out
working.
fishing this morning on the boat.
He has Shamal's car in the water.
Nah, it's not that bad.
It's one of those?
Don't do me like that, bro. It's not the RCSD, bro. That shit is crazy, bro. Bro, the headlights cut off, bro. Shema, we went to the casino on the darkest highway in Connecticut.
Literally,
And the man went to
darkest
turn
highway.
his high beams on, and everything shut off. Every light shut off. So we get out on
That shit
this
was
on this
crazy.
dark highway where everybody's doing 80, 90 to
Facts.
fix it. And then we can't fix it. So we were like, all right, let's go to a gas station. Bro gets in the car, goes to turn it on, and it goes click, click. Bro, his car was off for 5 minutes, bro. How does your battery die in 5 minutes?
Bro, he drove the car to Jordan's house, parked in the parking spot. I said, Shamar, nah, you can't park there.
Yo,
He turned it back
Oh, it's
on,
time.
and I just said,
It's time, bro.
now thinking about it,
There's
you know,
a
he
lot
told
of
me
bad
I think my battery. That's when it really started to mess up,
Bro.
Because then yesterday that happened.
are you sure
Bro.
that it's not like loose? Like,
Nah.
because that's
Bro.
the same thing with Abigail's car. Like,
Because
her
I
battery's
was-
perfect, but
I-
it's loose.
I tested like the voltage that the battery's producing, and it wasn't enough.
But it was like,
Oh.
bro,
So that's why I
I
bought a new
think
one today.
everyone has a bad experience in your car. Well,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
because remember
It's just
when
hilarious.
remember when we used to play basketball with Uncle's Jimmy? You came down the hill where Kayla lives over there, and the car just shut off
Oh yeah,
Bro, the car- we were
I do
driving
remember that.
down the hill, and the car just shut off.
I do remember that.
Bro, his car
Remember
is
that time
30
he's
years
coming
old.
back from the beach?
His car is 30 years old, bro.
He says it runs perfectly fine.
It does.
Bro,
It gets me from point A to point B.
Barely, bro.
Bro,
Barely, bro.
we got back home that night too. It took
Bro, it took us 2 hours to go to the casino to even get there, bro. We were asking Habib, we were like, yo, bro.
Yo,
we
nobody wanted to help us.
We was like, bro, I need whatchamacallit, what is
the
this?
fuses.
We need fuses. He's like, no, I don't got it. Bro, he's
Bro.
like, he come back outside, he's like, yo, I'm about to cut the lights out good in the gas station. I said, no, we're not good. He was like, yo, you don't got fuses? He gave it to us.
Bro,
We had to pop the shit out with car keys, bro.
the funniest
Yeah,
shit, bro.
bro.
Your
Dash
car,
turned off
your
on the
car
highway.
has a nickname of an RCXD from Black
Shut up.
Ops 1. That is
That's
awful.
For real, it's gonna go
But it
down.
doesn't
why?
explode.
You know why?
So I don't know why.
No. It does explode, bro. It's just your dad fixes it every time. Like,
Did you put a new engine in there?
two.
Nah.
This is the second one.
Well, this is the second one, but when that engine
He says
went
that
in,
shit like
it
it's
was
normal.
A new engine. I be trying to tell him that. He'd be like, bro, there's nothing
There's
wrong with
nothing
that.
wrong with it, bro. It's a
with
new
that?
engine. It's a nice engine.
Engine?
for a car
You
that's a
don't really do that on
1994.
cars like that.
A car that's a 1994.
that's like a heart
That's not a
transplant.
93.
Yeah.
Bro, that's a heart transplant for a car.
That's literally a hard.
Yeah, you're right.
That's not
That's
something.
like
You don't go through that twice, bro. you can't, bro. After that, you good, bro.
Hey,
Just
man.
let it go.
I love my baby. She still drives
Nah,
good every
this
day,
is the
man.
craziest shit I've ever seen in a car before. The man lights a candle in the couple.
Oh yes, bro.
Y'all
I'm not
ever
gonna lie.
y'all ever lit a
Shema's
candle in
car
a
be
moving
smelling
car?
good as fuck,
It
bro.
smells good.
It do be smelling
I'm
good.
just at the risk of catching on fire at all times.
Bro, hold on. We can't talk about
That shit's
Shema's
not
car, not
safe.
talk about yours.
Facts.
Bro.
Facts.
Cam,
Facts. Facts.
Nigga's car caught on fire.
Nigga's car. So his shit's really a RCXD. His shit's
Listen, bro, I got rear-ended, bro.
Yo, put the clip in right
I
there.
got you.
Bro, I got rear-ended. We was playing Assassins. It was my fault, but it wasn't my fault. I
Nigga
wasn't
did an
supposed to make-
illegal
It's both
U-turn.
y'all.
It was an illegal U-turn,
But
but
she was on her phone.
She was on her phone, so it was just a bad
It
combo.
was dumb and
It blew
dumbass.
up.
Remember we were talking about chances? What are the chances of that?
It was
I mean,
meant
yeah.
to be, bro. That car went out a champ, bro.
It went out on fire.
That's the best way to go out.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's
Spring break
not.
was lit. We went to Lil Baby concert like 3 days before, 5 deep in that shit. Bro, like this. I was doing 90 on the way to Oakdale like this. She was pushing. Come on, Shema should
Bro.
top out at 80. My shit doing 90 with 5 deep. 5 deep.
Yo, I had 5 deep in this car. Shit scraping on the floor.
I be roasting his shit, bro.
Oh my tire ripped open.
I
Yeah, I'm saying Devon.
Oh, I do remember that snap.
Yo, I've been through a lot of that.
What are you gonna do like when it's time for like you
I
can't
was-
trade it in?
Nah,
Bro, you
I
gotta
can't.
put it in
was-
Hall of
who was-
Fame.
I think I was telling some.
Shema's Hall of Fame.
Just parking your front lawn is
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna turn it into a project car.
What does that
Like
mean?
You're gonna get
completely. Like I want to get up first. Like making good money type shit.
Are you-
And I'm gonna just completely renovate the whole car. You see how those people down south be having those
So you're gonna put like spinners
Like
on it and like hydraulics.
everything.
They already got
Bro,
hydraulics,
that
bro.
little ass RC, bro.
Not hydraulics, but you know, completely restoring the whole thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel you, but that's kind of pointless. But it's also what you think.
But it's an antique.
It's his car, and like
It's
he's been
antique,
through.
alright.
He's been through.
It's an antique. It
He's
is.
been through everything with that shit.
Yeah, fact. Me and that car have a connection.
Well,
I can't
you
just.
got cheeks in
Yo,
Did you get cheeks in
yo,
that? Oh, yo, you hear me? I said, did you get cheeks in that?
bro, remember when we went to go
done did
look
it
for a
all.
house after prom for the prom after party? We were going up the hill and Shema's muffler saying,
No, like the whole thing.
Who was in the back seat? Him and Johnny? Damn.
I was in the front.
I was in the back.
It was him, right? It was him and Johnny in the back
And
seat.
bro, the whole
Bro, I never
Bro.
got in a car that had the weight capacity, bro.
God damn.
Bro,
Are we not? Was
I never got in a car with a weight capacity, bro.
He literally
Yo.
said, God damn. He started scraping and he stopped and he said, God damn. Bro, I looked at Rob.
Bro, I think I had that on video, but you can hear it in the video going.
You're not going to the hill?
Yes, bro. You were like, bro, what the fuck? And he's like,
Yo,
bro, it's
hold
the
on.
muffler.
That speed bump was big as hell, first of all. That wasn't no
We were just
regular
on a
speed bump.
we were on a
dirt road. We were on like a
No,
gravel road.
we was going over speed bumps, but we was going up that shit. And that
Bro,
speed bump was
There's
like
no
this
speed bumps on
big.
hills, bro.
I swear to you.
Yeah.
I
Speed bumps on a
swear.
hill is so
It
crazy.
was
It
speed
felt like a
bump.
speed bump, but that's what it was. He was driving and that shit
You.
felt like a speed
Bro,
bump. That shit
I
the ground.
I'm
never-
telling you.
That shit, bro, I will never forget that, bro, because I was literally in the front seat. Like, that was the first time I heard it. I said, what the fuck was that?
That shit was just screaming. Oh, shit.
The whole way up the hill, bro.
That's a
How?
cringy ass noise to me, bro. Like,
You know,
I was shivering, bro.
After that,
You do have that video, bro.
I
That
had
was
to get
the,
that shit welded, you know.
and I'll tell you.
I never knew that. You gotta get that shit welded. That's the problem, bro.
Bro,
Keep breaking shit and just
Hey,
fix
man.
it so you don't give a fuck.
he just keeps, bro, it's time to
Yeah.
give certain shit up sometimes,
Nah,
bro.
I'm gonna know when it's time.
Like,
It's
you
not
can get,
time yet.
2005
When- what are you gonna
and
need?
that should be good for like 4 or 5
Nah,
years,
no,
bro.
but it's not
1994
time yet.
is crazy.
It's so crazy, bro.
Like high school, that shit's cool. Like that shit was hard. Like,
This is your first
you
one.
had the little LED
Had the
lights on it.
Oh,
that
my
shit was tough.
Shit look like a
That's why his battery's dead, because he had LED lights. That
Yeah,
shit.
for like 5 years straight.
That shit didn't even work half the
That
time,
shit-
too.
No, when we went through that winter season, that shit was done after.
They got exposed wire and shit all over the
You
place.
used to see his headlights, but them shits is electrical taped together, but you got like 4 wires going to that. Like, with one loose wire, we connect the wire, that shit still don't work. So I'm like, what's that wire for, bro? We don't
We
know.
didn't even know what that was.
Like,
Bro, you are the funniest. You are the most unintentional funny person I know.
Bro, and then he doesn't have pliers, bro. He has everything in his
And
trunk but pliers.
if you looked at you just up, you wouldn't think that like you're having lights on your cars and shit like that. Like it's just hilarious.
Fuzzy sweater, dude.
The fuzzy sweater, bro.
Drip sweaters and
Yeah,
shit.
pictures of
The
those, man.
drip sweater, bro.
The-
Yo, imagine when you start putting a whole collage of all this shit.
This man Shaman had an Oscar the Grouch sweater, bro. This man had a sweater with green fur on it. It was
Yo.
rocking that shit like that.
And that shit was here.
That was his favorite.
And none of Shaman's sweaters ever fit him.
That was
His
his
sweaters,
favorite
max
sweater.
length is right here. He's rocking them just like that. Not pulled up either. Just like this is the length flat.
Yo,
Shaman's sweater is
and
maxed out right
this
here.
is how we sit, right? This is how we sit in class. He just casually pulls out, takes out a fucking pouch of snacks
with a
fucking
sip,
sippy
with a
cup.
sippy cup like this. Like
and crackers.
Yo,
look at this, yo. There's a
What y'all-
bottle of
senior
that.
What
year
y'all
of high
looking
school.
What is everybody looking at? Like,
Senior year of high school, too, bro.
go on his phone and put up Phillies and
Bro,
Verb
I
and shit
had-
like, like this.
SpongeBob. SpongeBob. Fuck Phineas and Ferb. Bro.
Yo, I have a
Junior
video
year
of
of
him, bro,
chemistry.
eating the apple mots, watching Phineas and Ferb in study hall.
Like just
Like he's
cool.
alive, bro. He look, like just looking at the camera like.
Bro, I used to go to chemistry class and have no Bev in the morning. I know Shabbat got me.
Bro, exactly. Bro, I used to ask you one for everything, bro. Like, yo, I
He
need
literally had
Vaseline,
everything in his
I need
bag.
a sip of water. I need lotion for my hands.
He was like a walking first aid kit.
That boy came prepared for everything,
Everything.
bro. He still does. We go to the gym. He got
Nah.
school waters. Like, yo, say, I got you.
Not with his car. Not what it started though.
Yo, I haven't laughed like that in so long.
Yeah, like
My head is hurting.
got a whole tricked up dirt bike right now.
That shit went through
That's
a lot too.
Gloves,
It's
helmet,
fire now.
camera.
It went fire
How
now.
is your dirt bike better than your car?
I don't know. I think I put more time into that than my actual.
Bro, that shit need more than time. Bro, it needs more than time.
Love me, carrot, nigga.
That shit needs
I
more
don't need
than
no
time.
time.
Bro.
They got all the time. 94, bro. Had all the time in the world.
I don't know, man.
When you gonna start
That's
hitting willies?
time.
Huh?
When you gonna start hitting willies? Because you've been
We
trying for
talk
how long?
about
Oh, the
we
willies.
talk
This is
about
what I'm. This
Do
what
y'all think it's harder to wheelie on a bicycle or a dirt bike? A motorized bike.
Motorized
that
dirt
was
bike.
not the first question. That night we was at Jordan's house, that was not the initial question.
You know what he said? Initially, he changed it after we got
He
on.
always changes.
He said you can't wheelie an automatic dirt bike.
I did not say that.
Shamar,
I said,
no, you said that first and then changed it.
what did I change it to then? What did I say?
It's harder to do it.
Okay, I did say that.
Why would you not be able to wheelie a motor
What I
dirt bike?
said, what I said was, it's harder to wheelie an automatic bike than a bike with clutch.
Why? Because you can't pop it?
It's easier to pop the front wheel up rather than gassing it up. And it depends on the type of dirt bike or whatever motorized bike you have, if it's automatic.
I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, me neither. That's why I was
But
gonna
all
say
I'm saying is that on a bicycle, it's harder because you have to
You're
pedal.
straining your legs.
You're literally.
There is no clutch. None. It's your legs.
You're right, but you're on something that weighs 75 pounds rather than something.
75. Oh, I thought you were talking about
But what's harder? What's harder? Or
and they keep pedaling.
That's harder.
how? That's skill.
That's
skill.
harder.
This is like
It is skill, but
physical.
it's harder. How is it not
How
harder?
is physical
It's the
work
same way you're
harder than
balancing.
skill? On like something
because
automatic
you're
and
straining
manual.
your legs, but you have to still be like
I understand.
cautious
On
enough
balance.
and balanced enough
The
I get
speed
that.
is a big
to
factor.
get
keep
that.
your front weight up.
I get
Literally, all your shit is between your pushing the brake and doing this.
Bro, they are blowing this
It's not
group
that
chat.
It's a balance. It's a balance. What's harder, to balance this or balance your whole body while you're pushing a pedal?
You don't
bro?
think you have to? You're not. You said balance your hand like you're
That's the
not balancing
key.
the.
That's the
you're
key.
not balancing the accelerator when you're on a bike. You're literally balancing on that back wheel going
So the throttle doesn't help
20
keep
miles plus rather than going
You
5
going
miles plus on a
10.
bike.
5.
The throttle isn't what keeps the front tire up.
Yes.
So you're balancing the throttle.
No, you're not. You're not balancing the.
Because if you let go of the throttle, it's gonna drop.
If,
back
if
down.
you don't have the
is a
right,
big-
if you
is a
don't
big
have the right
factor.
amount of throttle, you're not gonna keep the wheel up. You're balancing
Yeah,
how much
you're going
throttle
faster.
you're using.
Okay, when you say it like that, then I get what you're saying. All right.
But I from looking at your videos, I think you're too scared. Like,
No, I am. I'm not denying
Like,
it.
right
I
now, you're popping a willy
And
instead of
because-
wheeling.
Because this is the
You're just
thing.
like lifting up the
Like
bike.
yeah,
There's a-
I
yeah.
thought you
Yeah.
get it up and then you're scared to continue the throttle.
Because I don't know how to get to the balance point yet. That's
Lift
what it
that
is.
shit
you
up,
gotta
man.
try.
Yeah, throttle.
But you gotta understand, when you're on a gas
It's scary.
dirt bike, it's not as easy as y'all saying just lift it up. Because
I'm not
It
saying
is-
that.
Not
It
that
is.
easy.
It
I'm
is
saying
if
you
you don't
did
have that fear of falling. That's why I told you I'll be able to do it before you. Because if I do it and I fall, fuck it, I'm gonna fall and get back up.
There you
You are like, oh, I'm not gonna get up. You're like,
it's not only
just-
my fear for falling. It's because when you're on the bike, you think you're getting up. But what did I tell you that day you came to the parking lot and you recorded the video?
Ew, I don't even remember honestly, but I
recorded
remember.
a quick clip, and I was like, "Damn, I thought my front wheel was higher than what it actually is." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Damn, I have to really get that."
but
shit
you'll
up
be able to
higher.
feel it though. Like
Just
it's
by
the
your
same way as a bike.
It's literally
when I
gravity.
learned,
You
it
can
was like,
feel your-
okay, I feel like this is good, but it's not high enough. You really have to like get it here. It's gonna feel like you're gonna fall, but
Mhm.
the balance of it just it
You're
doesn't
right.
let
The
you
balance
fall.
is
No, you're right. You're
But
right.
Like,
you
real.
can feel your balance, like unless you, I don't know,
I feel like
but
you
you
already
can
got the
feel your
technique of
balance.
getting the tire up, bro. It's like he says, getting rid of
Like the one time
rid
when
of
you
the
when you
fear,
came,
bro.
Yeah.
remember
You have a
remember when
helmet
we were,
on, nigga.
I'm scared to fall on my back though.
Remember?
And you should practice on grass.
I can't really.
Why can't
Why
you?
not?
Like in back of Slade, it's kind of hard to do.
Well,
that.
that's go to a
Because
different
if you
field.
fall, that shit won't hurt.
Well, it's gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt as much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bike might just keep going, but
I mean, that's
and the thing is, when you falling, you'll feel yourself too much, and you can really just like
or just
I
let
can't
go,
show
or
you,
just
but-
let go of the
I know what you
throttle.
mean.
you know what I mean?
But
The
lately-
thing is, if the throttle, you ain't on the throttle.
Yeah.
Because if you panic, you could
absolutely.
Yeah, but that would be better to learn than to not get it up high enough.
Right.
Woo!
It's just,
His videos.
bro. Yo, when you on the bike, when you're on the bike and you do that shit feels so good. But like I said, after watching that clip back, I know I need to get my wheel way more.
Like, bro,
Is it the same thing as a bike? Because if you press your front brake on a bike, it's easier to balance because your front wheel stops, so it's less weight. Did you do that on your dirt bike? Like when you do it when you're on a bike, one of the techniques you can do is when you lift it, you pull on the brake and the front stops.
So the
wheel
stops.
Oh, you pull on the front brake?
The wheel stops and then it's less weight that you have to hold on.
Well, not even that. It's just a balance. It's easier to balance.
Like it's just feel.
Can
you do that on a dirt bike?
No, I don't think it's the same because like I said, you're on a heavier machine on a dirt bike rather than a bike. So on a dirt bike, you just realistically have to get to the balance point where it's just. Once you're at that balance point, the bike is just lightless, basically.
Weightless. Yeah, but if you press there's a front brake on here, right?
Yeah.
Would the tire stop?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, try that. Try it. It's gonna just
stop the wheel from turning?
No, just when you're up in the air, press the brake and make your front tire stop. That shit will feel a lot easier to balance.
You will feel the difference.
You know when you lift it up, the tire keeps going, obviously. But if
Yeah.
you press the front brake, it won't be like that.
It's gonna be easier for you to balance because the moving part balancing.
That's why I know I'll get it before you because I know how to wheelie.
So we should try this out.
Yeah.
You've been
how
long you been trying it for?
I told him
So you think
about 2 months now?
2 months?
Yeah.
Bro, I will get it in 2 weeks.
No, you won't.
Alright.
I'm telling you won't.
I told you I'm a
wanna
fast
know how I know you won't?
I'm a fast learner.
You wanna know how I know you won't? Every single video I've watched on YouTube with people learn how to wheelie, it's between a 6 month to a 1 year process.
You're watching. All right, that may be true, but you might be watching the wrong people.
I'm not watching anybody.
There be little ass kids, bro.
That's what I did. That's what I told
And you
him,
think
bro.
those little kids? You think those little kids learn that in 2 weeks?
You think that they're only alive for 6 years old?
No,
nigga.
they're not 6-year-olds.
Bro, I will pull up a video of a 7-year-old.
I can never see a 7-year-old wasting 6 months of his life trying to wheelie.
The only kid that I know that was really stupid. I've seen young kids.
It's just
but one kid I know.
bro.
I
You
get
just
that.
have to do it.
But
Stop
one
looking niggas up.
But one kid I know that was like a youngin that learned as a youngin was Brap's younger brother. I forgot his name, but. There's clips of when he was like 9 years old popping wheelies.
You didn't see this video?
Yes, I've seen that video.
Bro, he's no older than 6.
You're right, but he didn't learn in 2 years. He didn't learn in 2 weeks.
Bro, look at how big that dirt bike is.
Bro, you think he spent the year?
Yes, bro.
Right.
That's not something you learn in 2 weeks. He's on.
He is
I know that kid.
yanking
He's
that
famous.
bitch.
I know that kid is. He's popular in like the dirt bike community. But that's not something he learned in 2 weeks, 4 weeks.
8 years old.
That's who I'm talking about. That's Brap's little brother. That's an old clip though.
Like, bro,
That's the little brother.
Yeah, that's Brap's younger brother when they were back in Philly.
who's really gonna let them sit there and try to wheelie?
He
if they
can't even step on it. Like he can't put his feet on the ground, bro.
Bro, I get that, bro. I get that.
I think, bro,
it
it comes into a mental block.
That's
No,
what
it is.
It's
I'm
hard
not-
for him because
Ben
he's
Simmons.
scared.
No, it is.
I'm gonna get on a
lie.
bike and
It
really
is.
just do it, bro. Like not first 10 times. But after 20, 30, I'm gonna realize what I gotta start
2 weeks.
doing
I mean, that's crazy, but because you're not riding it every day. But if you were riding it every day, maybe like every day. But like everyone learns differently. You can't not
But
There's some
still,
people
you
that
guys
can probably
can't.
get that shit.
in 3 tries.
Them
Yeah.
niggas from Philly, bro, them Baltimore,
Yeah,
all them,
yeah.
bro, they get that shit fast.
Baltimore.
I see Meek Mill trying to teach somebody, and he got that shit mad fast. He was like, if you can't get it up on the first pop, don't do it. Bro, I bet you I'll get it, bro.
Okay, so I'm gonna
And
bring the bike
you was
tomorrow.
gonna get me yesterday. Remember you was gonna pull up?
Yeah, but you said you was
So
doing
pull up
something.
tomorrow.
I thought you said tomorrow's a bad day.
No, I said today, actually. I said
Okay.
let's do it Saturday after the podcast.
So I'm gonna come tomorrow.
I just did today.
today?
Just say.
Can there
We
be a
can do it
wager?
tomorrow too. We can do it right.
So
we
come
can do
today?
it.
Can there be a
We can do it
wager
today
of
or
who
tomorrow.
wins first?
So let me be there so I can record it,
Alright.
and I'll throw it in. I'll throw it in
Okay,
here,
sounds good.
and we'll be good on that one.
But let's go
Okay.
from your house so I have my car instead of you just driving it all the way to my house.
Yeah,
And then
Alright.
driving all the way.
and having no
That's
gas
good.
because
No, I got
The lady
gas.
won't let him get gas.
wait,
Yo.
what?
I got a
Fuck
place right
her.
there.
Fuck, she was racist.
No.
Oh my.
All right, no, I take that back. I take it back. She wasn't racist. She wasn't racist. But she was a very rude lady. Tell me she wasn't rude.
I mean,
because the way she came across was
she said,
completely
you said the place
for.
right there. She said where?
Yeah, you're also lying too, though.
So she went back and said,
but
why did you make me walk all? She said, why did you make me walk all the way out
there? But how did she initially walk into the gas station? What did she say?
I don't know.
I walked into the guy. I said, hey.
plates?
I said, does it take Cash App? He said, does it take? He said, you got plates? I said, yeah. I lied to him. Yes, I'm not denying that. Then she comes out of nowhere. And not plates.
Because they probably checked.
She could have been the manager or something like that.
So
doing her job.
All she had to do was come to me. She said, "Sir, you have no plates. It's just our rule that we can't sell you gas."
And you would have said, "What?"
I would have been like, "All right," but she came to me in a rude manner.
She said, "There's no plates."
She might have came rude.
Did you hear how she said it?
She might have came rude because
you
before
lied.
It's not what she said; it's how she said it.
It's pretty. You initially lied.
You initially lied.
But she didn't hear me.
You don't know
I was talking to him. She didn't hear me say, "Yeah, I got plates."
She was walking outside when you said that to her.
Exactly. So how did she hear me say to the guy?
You don't know that.
I didn't have plates.
She could have heard you. You don't know. Honestly, you don't know that.
Whatever, dude.
She came in and said no plate.
Fuck that lady. Fuck that gas station.
And then this man said, "What are you talking about? It's right there. It's right there." So
she walked again.
So she walked all the way back.
Imagine that though.
Said like this.
Vice versa.
Why would you make me walk all the way back?
Nah, I know, but vice versa though. I wouldn't care either. But vice versa. Say you gotta check something at your job, and then the nigga lies, and you go all the way to check. You're not gonna be mad.
Well, she knew that I was lying, so why did she go check the?
Well, no,
because you said that.
You said it's right there. What are you talking about?
Crazy. It is what it is.
It's crazy.
All right, it is. So we're gonna close this one out.
Yeah.
Great talks.
I go to Marathon gas station anyways. I don't care. They got cash. They got what you gotta pay at the pump.
Apple
All
Pay?
I gotta do is Apple Pay at the pump. I don't even gotta walk inside. So
Yes, sir.
All right, yeah. So great talks, great vibes. Shabbat is an idiot, yeah. But yeah, we're gonna close this one out. Appreciate you, Rob, for
Yes, sir.
stopping by.
You know what it is.
And yeah, that's Bad Takes, episode 6.
6. Love is love always.
Absolutely.